we might as well go like 34 good minutes.
Yeah,
I might even put that out. I feel like we were kind of rolling.
I like that.
No, not you. Tori and I were rolling, bro. Were we not rolling?
Hey, these guys are on Molly, all right? That's why they're fucking.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't bring that weak ass beanie back around again.
Come on, that
weak ass shit last episode.
Your hat don't even match the fucking fit. Look at this shit.
Charge got me this, so I'm gonna tell him what you said, and he's gonna beat your ass,
bro. He might as well give you the shoes with it and his cream colored pants.
He gonna give you some cream color. You keep talking, dog. Fuck y'all. Oh, Tori, get lost in the zone. Tori, oh. Tori, listen. Tori, listen.
Bro, he's listening. He got headphones on.
You listening?
Ollie, you listening?
I know I tend to focus on everything at once. Crazy cause I've been doing all this shit for months. Maybe 4 times last just so that up. Yes, you wanna stand at you
cause you're bad as fuck.
Hey. Yeah. Nigga roll for you. Most these niggas messy, they ain't even got no goals for
you. In a sharp bag.
10, they just trying to get control of you. Fuck them other bitches if they hating, I'm a troll for you. You was up in that speed, I know where I hit the road for you. Niggas talking crazy on that day, I had a stole on them. I'ma up the pole on them. We gon' have this squad.
Wait for this part, Tori.
They playing with us, you know how it goes. Shorty, I've been on a roll. Shorty, I'ma pick and roll for you. Every time I got it, for you.
That was excessive.
Oh, no such thing. Oh, yeah. I didn't have the headphones on. Now y'all know how that shit feels when y'all used to be yelling in that motherfucker. I'll be over. God damn it. I'll be getting mad, bro. I'll start turning down y'all audio. You want to fucking yell? Bet. Your gain is going to be at 1, motherfucker. Quiet the rest of the
And then he got to edit that shit. He has to put that gain back up.
Fucking chopped off, bro. Nothing you could do with it. Nah, because when you yell and it gets distorted, the vocal, there's nothing you could do. Turn it quiet, it's still fucking the exact same sound. It's because the vocals get squashed and they have no headroom, so they just boom. It looks like that.
Bro, you gotta start an audio engineering business, man. You're so smart with this.
I do have a fucking audio engineering video. You just hear the song?
Business.
Who audio engineered that, big dog? Exactly.
Rizzy the Great.
Exactly. Get on his ass, Tori. Get on his ass.
The Great.
All these start getting hype and shit.
Oh my God, all the boys start sparking up. He said, "Is it spark time?" But shit, man. Welcome to the Really Good Podcast. Home of the Really Good Podcast, man. It is episode 86. Woo! Getting closer to 100. 100 count is coming.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. If you're watching this, man, make sure to like and subscribe, man. We appreciate all the continued viewership and support.
Bill.
And we are bussing. What y'all been? Oh, wait a minute. On the right corner of the couch.
Yes, sir.
Kai Creations in this motherfucker.
Woo!
Ollie boy in the cut. Ollie, my sweet boy. I hope you get some
Goofy
good camera
ass
time,
dog.
buddy. And to keep it real in the building, he's got a lot of sketches we've seen lately.
Hell yeah.
What's up with that, boy?
You see them? Oh, bro, it's so fun doing the sketches. Like, I did one yesterday. I felt like I got a lot faster. I knocked it out in an hour.
Hey.
So it's like, getting back into like the acting bag a little bit more. At first, it's like hella uncomfortable. But I've been I took your advice. You know how to just write out the lines and then do it. So I'll just improvise the first half and then I'll write out the lines for the second half because now I know what to say. It's pretty frustrating sometimes. Like you might have the idea for the sketch and then you start recording it, but then now the lines aren't matching up. So I gotta improve that a little bit better. One thing I really want to do, I need to get better with different camera angles instead of just like on the tripod. The tripod is just like it's a little bland. I could do all the edits of the cut-ins and all that, but I gotta do some shit with the hands. Right.
Tori saved me yesterday or the other day.
Oh yeah.
I need the little 85 mm. Man, Tori's the guy, bro. Anytime someone needs a lens, bro, Tori's that guy. Gimbal, man. Just always blessing me, bro. How's your week been?
Bro, week's been pretty lovely, man. Just been shooting and editing. Got some music videos on the way. Some more photo shoots on the way.
When are we gonna shoot a music video?
Soon,
You're never trying to shoot none of my music videos. I'll be been around asking for you.
Hey, don't even do that, man. You've been focusing on the Turo shit, man.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap. I got songs cooked up. Thankless dropping December 30th.
Woo!
Yep, song dropping every month after that. Might even have some months where it's 2 a month. Because I'm just in a different manosphere.
Yeah, man, week been cool though. Hey, shout out to homie Zay Keys. He got a new song with Raven Justice, No Parts. Got another one, Saucy. What's happening with that? Yes,
Saucy.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like that. Hey, speaking of some music though, did y'all know Gucci Mane dropped an album today?
80 songs? Are you serious?
80 songs is wild, but it is a collab tape. But yeah, 80 songs. Like, I just wonder why? Because it's called the finale. But
who the fuck did he collab with? Like 9
it's
different
his
fucking
Icy
artists?
Boy artist, 1017 guys, but. I just don't know. 80, because why
That's too many.
Why wouldn't you just stretch? I'm gonna listen to him. Dead ass. I love Gucci Mane, but I just wonder, like, why didn't he break it up into 4 different projects?
Well, yeah,
4
that'd be way
20-song
better.
projects.
That'd be way better.
Stretch it out the whole year, bro. I just
Don't
think,
you make more money like that too?
I mean, in the aspect of like, if people just say fuck the whole album because it's 80 songs, yeah, it's probably still gonna stream really well because like same way like NBA YoungBoy, bro, he's gonna have 2 billion streams when like, bro, you drop like 2 times a week. Like your shit's gonna go crazy, like regardless of when you just have that amount of volume. But I don't know, bro. I really don't know how that album's gonna do. I haven't seen the projections. I was just surprised by the number, dog, but I'm gonna listen to it. But it's gonna take me forever to listen to it. It's gonna be weeks of listening to it.
Yeah.
Weird.
SZA also dropped an album.
Who?
SZA.
Oh, SZA.
Yeah.
They said Stizzo, and then I thought of Lizzo for some reason.
Nah.
Sorry.
She actually. A lot of people have been talking about like how her previous pictures and her pictures now, like she seems like she got a lot of work done.
Augmentation.
So, yeah. She was talking about her ass, and she was talking about like, oh, they think it's real, but it's actually fake. And I was like, oh, okay, you put it on the album. Okay.
It was real at one point.
It was.
SZA was the best looking natural beauty you could ever find in life. Yeah,
my
man.
God.
And
I always hear that.
She's
I'm not
still
flavored
so
with it.
bad.
the industry got to her. Now she got the lip injections. She got the ass shots. I don't
Bruh,
know
but
about
she
tits, though,
look
but it's like,
good,
Really?
bro.
Is she looking good?
She looks so bad. You
Uh-huh.
gotta see it. You gotta see it, man.
Yeah, I'm
She was
honestly I'm
bad
not that
before,
familiar
though.
with SZA. I mean, I know obviously about her in TDE Gang and She the Man, but
She's the woman.
yeah, she's a beast. I know she got mad at academics because he said she's like one of them Amazonian girls, but he was asking, but he said the B word in it, and so she didn't really take kindly to that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
aside from that, yeah, I'm not that familiar, but yeah, everyone always has good things to say about her, bro. People love SZA.
I love SZA too.
Yeah,
man.
you love her.
Yeah. I
Although
wanna
she was
see her
not on your
SZA.
top 10 Spotify.
No,
You exposed
no.
yourself.
She didn't
Or
drop any
Apple.
music.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah. I got Isaiah though.
That's player. That's player. I
What's
like
up?
that.
How was your week, dog? What'd you do?
Week was good. Do I have anything noteworthy?
You want to tell
for
them
this
about
week?
our incident?
What?
How when I walked in through the door?
Oh no. But Sakib did pull up on me unannounced, and then I almost had to shoot him coming through the door.
With what?
We should probably talk something else before we go into topics. I don't think NBA is the move, but the Lakers are looking better.
I have a question for you.
Huh?
John Jones.
Yeah.
You're a huge fan.
Right.
You're one of his biggest fans. Once he he's a great fighter. He's totally like he had a prolific
Hurry
career,
up.
right? How did you feel when you found out about him beating his wife, and that he beat her to a bloody pulp and the kids had to
Bro, this
see?
is the most random topic for you to think of right now about John Jones beating his wife. Like, that is so crazy. But
How did it make you feel?
I felt good about it.
How do you feel?
Like, what's wrong?
I love them even more.
Wait, how many minutes in the pod are we? We're 12 minutes in. Hey, but that's a good idea. Let's talk UFC. Patty Pimblett, right? Patty Pimblett got a fight.
I love Patty.
I would be, dude. That's just so random. I've never even seen a podcast. 12, the Zero Jumper Pod. You know John Jones,
You
right? You're a
rushed me,
fan.
dog. You rushed me. I was gonna
Because this shit was slow, bro. He be dude. I feel like I have to jump cut sometimes when you're talking. I literally have to fucking cut out all the dead space. Do you think that Patty Pimblett's gonna win? Who do you got winning Saturday? Patty Pimblett is facing Jared Gordon. I'm gonna start betting on this shit because I'm trying to get some money off these fights.
Okay, I've never seen Jared Gordon fight, but I like Patty, so I'm going with Patty.
Oh, that's the only. I don't know who Jared Gordon is.
Here's
I
what I'm
haven't
trying
seen
to.
him.
I started doing research. That's what I did this week. I was researching fights. I'm like, bro, I need to get some fucking money. I'm on my bookie now. Shout out to my bookie. They're one of our sponsors.
Hey.
I'm gonna start getting some fucking money out of these fights. I'm not gonna keep spending my own hard-earned money on pay-per-views and not getting anything back. Patty Pimblett fighting Jared Gordon. I'm debating on if I should bet knockout, because here's the options: knockout, submission, or draw.
Submission.
And I'm obviously going on Patty, and I just really don't know because Jared Gordon is hard to submit, hard dude to submit.
Is he?
But he's gotten submitted before.
What kind of fighter is he? Is he a wrestler, boxer? What
Honestly,
is
he does a bit of both. He's like an all-around guy. He has a good ground game. But I don't think I think Patty's going to be able to get him on the feet. But here's the problem: Patty will hurt someone, get him down on the ground, and then submit him.
You're right, exactly.
So like
he's great at jiu-jitsu.
So that's the thing. Like, I don't know if he's gonna finish it on, because that's the thing. What I think might happen: Patty gets him down off of striking. Jared is gonna be stopping up he's gonna be defending submissions, and then Patty's gonna post up, and then wham, 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 wham. When he has his back flattens him out, wham, 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 and so then it's a knockout.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys think I should put him-
TKO.
Yeah, but for the betting, it's just knockout. So I think like either one of those counts: knockout, submission, or draw. Sorry, knockout, submission, or decision.
I say knockout.
knockout. Okay, I'm putting my money on it. If I lose, are you gonna help me out?
That's all, yeah.
How much money you putting on it?
I'm not sure how it works. I've never bet like that before, so I'm not sure how it works. But everyone watching this, pray for me. Pray for Patty's success. Yeah. You know who else is fighting on that card is Jan Blachowicz.
Oh, I hope he who is he fighting? He's fighting the Dagestani guy, right?
That's the thing.
That's gonna be
I don't want to put up any money on that because I would want to put my money on Jan. Jan's the man. Jan's a killer. But dog.
Because that dude, he's the other guy, the Dagestani guy. He's nice with his wrestling, but he also can strike.
Dude, that's all the Dagestanians are the same, bro. And like, I don't feel comfortable putting any money against them. So if anything, I might just put the money on the Dagestani guy. And it's like in the market when I'm trading, it's like if it goes bad, it goes bad. But as long as you had a reason for your entry and whatnot, and you have like a stop loss. The problem with betting, there's no stop loss. You don't see that motherfucker Jan get rocked and be like, you know what? Let me pull out. You know what? I'll just take the baby loss. It's fine, and I'll live to see another day. No, you're gonna lose that shit. So I gotta see. But also, I just put up like 600 something on a contract.
Goddamn.
So. Hey, I might lose a lot of money in a quick amount of time, bro. That'd be trading though. That's the fucked up part about trading. Is like you still have to go on with your day and no one knows. Like I'll be sitting around with JC where we're like editing something or working on something.
He's making jokes. He's making jokes. This dude's hot,
bro. Like look at the phone. Oh, okay. Well, there goes $400. All right, man. Cool. Wow. Took me a couple weeks I just made 400 in the last week, so there goes all of last week. Awesome. And then you're just still dealing with the fucking rest of your day. No, it's really bad when you blow up your whole account. Bro, that stuff is so weird because like it's so different from you taking other losses where it's very apparent and like even if it was like sports or something, very apparent, you bathe in it that night, you're fucking sad or whatever. Yeah. But that shit happens at like 10 in the morning.
Bro,
the rest of the day goes on.
You just lost
good morning.
And it just doesn't sit because like it's not like you're touching that money in that trading account. So it's not like it's really changing your day or you're changing your spending of that day or anything. So it doesn't hit you right away. It's just like, okay, that happened. You go on with the day. And then later in the week, you start realizing, yeah, that motherfucker was seeping me the rest of the week. Like, no wonder my head's been all fucked up.
Why are you so passive aggressive, Travis? It's like, oh, shit.
I lost $1,000 this morning.
Because he don't even say anything. He's just like, you're just fucking annoyed.
Man, dumb bitch.
Bro, that should be awful.
That shit does. It'd be crazy, bro. Like, you don't even realize how much that shit's weighing on you. And you do kind of feel like no matter what else is going on in life, like you do also know that you just fucked off all this money and you're obviously not doing very well in that part of life.
Yeah, bro. I had to refill my account one time. You know what I'm saying? I traded, got what I needed out of it. I'm taking a little break and chilling right now. I'm on some money conservation mode. But yeah, bro, that should be so demoralizing, man. It hit you right in the nuts. You watching your contract one day, you're like, oh, I'm up. I'm good. Another day, I'm up 40%.
The market hates me. The market hates my guts.
You start market hates my guts. Next thing you know, you start dropping down. My mom's like, how was trading this morning?
Would you shut the fuck up in my business and shit? Cool, you know what I mean? Would you get the fuck out of my business?
Yeah, today was a little rough, but I'll be back at it tomorrow.
Do I come to your job and say, yo, what time did you clock in? What's your paycheck looking like this month? What happened? Did you miss any hours? No, I don't.
Yeah, it's like right now, as of trading, I'm positive in my account, so I'm like, all right, I'm cool, I'm up.
See, that's why when you're positive, and there's nothing anyone can argue.
I'm good.
If I had $1,500 in the start of the month and I had 3,000 something at the end of the month, my nuts are just hanging. Like there's nothing you can say. The money started here, now the money's there. Boom, shakalaka, right? Just example numbers. So then when that motherfucker go, the same thing applies. You fucked up. Like you done lost 2,000 in a day.
Bro, and that mental anguish is different.
The mental.
Because it's way different when you're like, all right, I'm about to go to work today. I'm going to go in, appease my boss, get a paycheck. I'm happy.
And at least you come back from that job. You say you were like a trader at some type of hedge fund. At least you come back from work. You look your wife in the eye. You look Saqib in the eye. You be like, man, I had a bad day at work, man. It's just, I got to take the load off. I'm bummed. Man, you a retail trader. You in your fucking room, or you at your fucking desk at home, wherever you are. On the fucking laptop, just watching your account get fucked off, and you just go on with the rest of your day. Like there's nothing else you can really do.
I'm at the gym, mad as hell.
Yeah, you just working out. Like, bro, don't really know what to think of all this, but life is interesting.
Hey, you guys are very honest, but you guys are making it sound like trading sucks, man.
No, trading's great. I mean,
it's great when you're winning.
It's the opportunity that it provides. It's like, bro, I really made what I would have made in a month. In a matter of like 10 minutes. That feeling is great. It's but like, that's why I ever work a job again? But then
it's kind of drugs in that way. Because you'd never go to work and then in one day, the last your check coming is 2 weeks in. And they're like, yeah, you fucked up that order. You got like $300 now. You worked all week.
No, you owe us You owe us some money, bro. It's like, wait, what?
You
Yeah,
stole
yeah.
from us.
You got your check.
bro.
Yeah, get that shit back,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of here.
You
man.
made a lot of mistakes the last 2 days.
And then you
of the
come up with a new plan. Or, all right, watch the videos, new strategy.
But
New
that's why,
strategy
bro.
and shit.
Most people do not have the mental fortitude to continue trading and get to profitability and like push through losses and still be like overall profitable. That's why it's kind of funny when you saw all the traders during COVID and like even past the pandemic.
We making
It's like now no one wants to talk about trading. It's
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
realistic
It's not
anymore.
trendy
No one's
anymore,
even. Also, this market right now is very hard to trade in, at least for me personally, but also for a lot of people. It's just weird times. But yeah, bro, there's a reason why you don't hear people saying, hey, learn how to invest, get in the market.
Yeah.
Come on, do that. Like, nah. Niggas not even talking like that no more.
Yeah.
They ain't had a fortitude. Easy money isn't always easy, bro.
Man,
You got to make it easy by getting fucking educated.
Okay, pet peeve. Oh, I just put in $1,000 and I made back $3. Trading's easy. No, motherfucker.
You know
it's
what
not.
a pet peeve is? 'Cause we talked about pet peeves in pre-pod.
Yeah.
Pet peeve for trading. You tell someone, bro, I got into Apple today, or let's say, hey, I heard Apple did well, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You show them the trade, bro. 5 minutes, I made 500, bro. Or like woke up to this shit, 489, quick sell, bro. You got to be putting me onto these plays, bro. You got to tell, nigga, you know how much fucking money I done fucked off and how many different shits. Like, you think I'm gonna just hit you every play and tell you, this one gonna go? Nah, bro. If you want to trade, then I'll be putting you on the plays. We could be trading.
You shouldn't
together.
even want that as a trader though. Like you should make your own decisions and have your own autonomy.
Niggas don't
like,
really
your
want to be
own-
traders though. you
Yeah,
know?
I don't know. Like you're just looking for somebody to give you a
They just want
handout
money.
and shit.
I'm hitting you up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, son.
Oh, what should I put?
Where
No,
should I
bro.
put the money?
Tomorrow's
son?
Saturday. So.
Oh, damn.
Go burn some bread
Nah,
and then
I'd
figure
be-
out what you want to trade. in.
I'd be lying though. One thing I've been slacking off on, I haven't been doing a good job waking up. When I have something to get to at like 6:45 or like pull up to that, I've been doing a good job. But that's one thing. And I think sometimes there's like a December lull that people say happens, and I feel like I have found myself kind of in that, even though it's kind of early in December. But that's one thing personally I've been struggling with. But it will be no more.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of trades, you guys seen Gabrielle Union and Boosie trade?
Oh,
Some
my
comments,
goodness.
Exchange
each
of
other?
words.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Gabrielle.
I thought you was going the other one, but let's get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're tripping, bro. You're
All the
trash.
trades, like
Of all the trades, you don't want to talk about your girl?
Oh,
You don't want to talk about your girl?
man.
No, let's get into that first. I'm with that. Let's talk about the WNBA star with the biggest trade of her career. She has returned from Russia, home.
Bro, the biggest trade of the WNBA's career.
That's a fact. Don't act silly. I don't act.
That's the most
Big
popular
money
WNBA trade
trades.
ever, bro.
Bro, oh my God. This
Brittney
shit.
Griner. Let's talk about it.
But let's really talk about Victor Bout is home, or Boot.
No. We can't clap it.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome
I ain't
home.
clapping on that. Come on.
Welcome home. Why
Not
can't
clapping
Why
on
can't we
that.
be happy for both parties? Brittany's home. Victor Boot is home. He could get right back to work.
Maybe if I lived in Russia, I'd probably be a little hyped.
Oh God.
No,
They're like,
that-
okay, Ukraine is fucking shriveling right now. They're
Hey,
like,
I
oh,
stay with my
shit.
Ukrainian friends, all right? I got more Ukrainian friends than Russian friends. And
My
I
homie
gotta
got a
stay with
Ukrainian
the
girlfriend.
Let's go. She's feeling a little under the weather because
The
of
bombs,
this trade.
Bro,
I was gonna say the bombs,
bro,
the
his
gunfire.
Ukrainian girlfriend was supposed to come to dinner. Now
Yeah.
it's turning. She fell under the weather. To keep put it together, it's because this motherfucker is now let loose in Russia.
The
Oh,
merchant
that makes
of
sense.
death.
Let's talk about
So
it.
Sakib, you're the one I really want to hear from because you had a lot to say about Brittany's possible release, and now I want to hear that same energy from you, or I want to see you realize the error of your ways. One or the other.
We are a fucking joke. The Joe
You're a
Biden,
comedian. You
you
like
are
jokes.
a joke, son.
You like jokes.
Exactly. It's so funny to see this type of shit happen because when we got people like what's his name,
But
Mark.
you're mad though.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking up.
But you said it's
You're
a
not
joke.
mad.
You're mad
You're not
though.
mad
Oh
at
my
all.
God!
You're punching
I'm
your
still,
pillow, buddy.
I'm still annoyed, bro. Like,
Get over
Brittney
it.
Griner. If she wasn't an NBA star, if she wasn't big in pop culture, if she didn't have this giant, if she wasn't a giant public figure, she would have never came home. Because if you look at the teacher, what's his name, Mark Fogel, caught with 17 grams of weed back way before Brittney Griner, is now serving 14 years in prison. How is she ahead of the pack before this guy comes home? Or if a teacher's not a good enough example,
And is he the one that was a previous Marine?
no.
Sorry.
Paul, I was just about to bring him
Sorry.
up. Come on,
Sue me.
bro.
Sue me. Paul Whalen.
Yo, they should have traded Joe ass.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Why we laughing? Let me just goddamn.
Nah, come in right now.
Y'all laughing, but this shit not a game. Y'all last place. We in the Hall of Fame. Don't fucking look at me like that, dude. Go on with your little
Bro,
point.
Bro. Okay, so if you don't care enough about the teacher, he made a mistake. He should be over there, even though he had medical marijuana. Whatever. He's gone.
Okay, he was bullshitting with that whole medical marijuana thing.
A Marine, Mr. Paul Whelan in 2018 got arrested for espionage. The Russians believe that he was an American spy.
Yeah.
Americans say that those are false claims. This guy is serving 16 years in prison. How is he not bumped up in front of the girl who snuck in cannabis oils?
Is he lesbian?
Bro, no.
Okay. Okay. Bro. What are you talking about? Can he shoot a basketball?
Trump made a good point.
Can he dunk?
No, he cannot.
Okay, then that's why he's still inside of a Russian prison.
He can shoot bullets. Yeah, we need that on our side, right?
If he can't dribble and cross over and shoot a basketball, we don't need him.
Bro.
This is America. Okay.
But look.
Okay.
Trump made this point about Brittney Griner. They're like, okay, you're going to bring back somebody who doesn't even love America like that. This Marine right here, he loves America. Bring his ass back. We're giving up the worst trade ever. We could have got 3 for 1 because
to be honest, they should have tried to get
the merchant of death is way more significant than one of those people. Because this guy could come back, he could bomb anything he wants. He got the plugs. He could do anything he wants.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did we just get a woman who dunks in the NBA back? Like,
we got a U.S. citizen back, you jackass. We should get all 3 of them back.
I bet if Trump was president, she would have never came back.
Or no, Trump would have got all 3 out.
Oh,
Trump,
okay.
Trump for sure would have got all 3
Trump would have let his nuts hang. You said, you know that button? I just popped the seal on that motherfucker. Y'all want to play? Get his ass out of here. You send us all 3. That's fair because they not doing shit. They are not an asset to the country. No 3 of them. The Marine, Brittney Griner, and the teacher, they're not even really an asset to the nation like that. Not like this fucking arms dealer that's actually going to be able to help y'all with the bullshit y'all got going on.
Especially at a time like this.
I heard a different perspective about the arms dealer, and it was the fact that he's wanted internationally. So it's not just America or a lot of the countries want his ass. So even though he's getting released back to Russia, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's free. You feel me? Now Putin's gonna look out for him probably, right? And I heard somebody say, "Oh, but maybe Putin doesn't want to leave like a bad mark on the world scale, right? Because it's like you can't just let an arms dealer who's internationally wanted just go back and then live life freely. You know what I mean? But it's like this is Putin. He's crazy. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen with this.
Okay, since he's wanted internationally, maybe all these other countries had him or wanted him, and America had him, and they probably wanted him to do some shit. Yeah. But he wasn't down with it. So him going back to Russia, maybe he's closer to Putin, which might allow him to be in good graces in the sense of like moving, I guess, weaponry, but I don't know. It was just speculation. But yeah.
There he goes. How many minutes did we make it? All right.
Okay, but
hypothetical that went nowhere. Now look, I have a question. Why is Joe Biden doing this?
Joe Biden is the weakest president to ever be president, and it has to be just from the social outcry of like, oh, bring Brittney back,
re-election,
or re-election. He wants to get reelected to get that vote.
It will vote.
I'm not voting for his ass.
You're gonna vote for him, bro.
I'm not voting for his ass. I'm not voting for him at all. And I want Joe Biden to be impeached because how the fuck do you sit here and tell Americans that they can't own guns and that rifles are should be abandoned? You shouldn't have more than 10 rounds in your clip and all that other type of shit. And then you go ahead and release the most famous arms dealer ever.
Oh,
damn
that's
near
different.
That kills Americans. Like, so you're cool with that, but you're not cool with Americans, righteous citizens protecting themselves against criminals.
I see that, but
come on now.
That's on a military level. That's on a military level because it's not like he's saying the U.S. like troops shouldn't have guns. So that guy's an arms dealer on a bigger stage.
But you're cool with Americans dying in war, but you're not cool with the civilians that are inside your country trying to protect themselves. But you're saying, nah, you can't have that because a 9mm can knock a lung out.
It's a little.
That's what he's saying. He said a 9mm can knock a lung out. No, it can't.
Well, hey, bro, he's scared because his lungs probably don't work.
But he's just saying that shit for the gun control lobbyists, and people are just trying to vote for that shit. And it's like, bro, we can see that through that. It's just hypocritical. I don't like that shit.
I think it's just a little different though, because like international arms dealers versus like school shooting, it's just like such a different ballpark. I still agree about people being able to continue to have guns and whatnot, but yeah, he's for sure trying to get the black vote. There's no doubt about that in my mind. That's why, I mean, the other two have been there and it didn't get as much headlines, so he doesn't really make an effort to get them. Also, we don't know exactly what else is going on, what other talks, but I think there's a reason why he's doing this. But all right, here's the thing. Here's what's interesting, and it's a little off topic. About, they do the census polls of people being happy with Biden, right? Or like if you're happy with the current presidency. it's interesting. I was watching a former CIA spy talk to Lex Friedman about it. He was saying it's just interesting how our country works, because if you're running a country, the most important things are like shelter, food, economy, stuff like that. But we have a more righteous, like Western belief where we think we need to help so many other people. And Biden did the most for Ukraine. He put up so much money, right? And people were an outcry before that saying he needs to do something. Someone needs to help. This is so bad. And he's done that, right? Even before this, the Brittney Griner stuff. But let's see, we could even add that on. He's done that. But like, people still aren't happy with him because they're more upset about gas prices. When they do those censuses, we don't really like, we want to get on the rah-rah on Instagram and say like, you need to do this. This is the right thing to do. We need to get involved. And we feel like we can tell the leader of the country what he needs to get involved in. But then even though he does that, we actually more care about stuff that affects us, which technically should make sense as you're talking about being a thriving country. Yeah. But we have this Western righteous belief where we just want to think of the good in the world and what good we need to do. But when it actually comes to our vote and our stance and our happiness, we're more concerned with things that actually impact us, like our gas tanks every day. Let's drive EV.
I mean, but okay. Joe Biden would rather give money to other countries than build our own infrastructure. You get what I'm saying? Now, American presidents have been selling this out to other countries for years. It's not like the buck stops with Joe Biden, but I feel like that's where the issue with Joe Biden comes in, because it's like, why are you giving money to gender studies in Iran versus your country, which is on fire right now?
Are you serious? You put money into gender studies in Iran?
Yeah, and it was like millions, like maybe billions of dollars. We talked about it.
That one kind of makes a little bit of sense just because of what's going on in Iran. You know, with the women who got killed for not wearing their hijab properly. That makes a lot of sense to do that, especially like if there's people who are there who's gonna murder women for showing their hair. It's like, I understand but
why give $1 billion to a country that their ideology about gender doesn't even match yours? So it's kind of like you're trying to force them on your Western idea of what gender is when they're not even thinking about that. They still have 2 genders in other countries. We're the only country with 7 or 70. So it's like, what type of money are you spending? Are you buying textbooks? What are you buying with that money? What's going on when there's people in America that are starving? Now, like I said, it's not Joe Biden's fault, but still.
But gender studies does not only mean the 7 genders. It could also mean studying men and women. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they have a different understanding of men and women versus like American culture. I understand for enforcing.
Funny, because
like,
you sound mad transphobic right now, dog.
What do you mean?
But it's cultural though. It has to do with their religion and their beliefs. So it's like, how do you change that? Like, what money can make you change your religion? Where it's like,
there's so much outrage out here for that situation that's going on out there. Right, and America is the big dogs. Anytime shit goes down, it's like us going out to help the countries. We're known for that. And this is a hard time for us, where gas prices are up, cost of living is up, inflation is going crazy. This is one of the reasons people are like, oh, why should we help other countries? Because we've been doing it for so long. And that's the other side of the argument.
That's the thing. People want to help other countries, but we don't actually care as it pertains to who we're going to vote for. We're more like, how's the market doing? How's the gas? But guys, one takeaway I have from this is Brittney got a really deep voice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Sometimes when I see that, not to be, judgmental or rude, but sometimes when I see a WNBA player and they got a deep voice, they're pretty muscular, they're very tall, I'm like, yo, they on some hormones or something? Like, they taking something, because how could that voice get so deep? But nah, she been locked up for
in a Russian jail.
She's been smoking
8-9 months, bro. Her voice was mad deep, but man,
it was deep before though.
I was exactly, but that's why deep. Back then you could say, oh, maybe she's on something. No, that's just her voice. But man, props to her, bro. Not props to her, but congrats to her. I felt really happy for her when I saw her they were interviewing her while she's in the plane, and she didn't even know where she's going. You could tell she wasn't actually sure that she's free or anything, because they were telling her, don't worry, like, you know where you're going. She's like, no. And like, it just, I felt bad seeing her like just look so innocent and just like so unaware of like what's going on, and like kind of wide-eyed, and it was just different seeing her in that light, because I'm used to seing her talking about, I'll take what's his name one-on-one. She said she beat DeMarcus Cousins one-on-one. I'm used to seeing this cocky lady. I seen her getting into fights. I seen her beasting, dunking on people. I seen her doing all types of shit. And then it just when you see her like that, I was just so happy for her wife too. And I do appreciate Biden for doing this. I'm just happy that she's able to come home.
Okay, I know I was frustrated with like the why didn't the Marine come first, or why didn't the teacher come out before her, because they were locked up there before her. How do you guys feel about that? If Brittney Griner didn't go to Russia, we probably would have never known about the Marine
it raised
or
awareness.
The teacher. It's just like, man, like that is a great point. But at the same time, I just don't think it's fair that she got bumped ahead of everybody else. That's probably my thing. Like, obviously, like, people being in prison for something that seems very minuscule. Obviously, I'm happy that if they do get brought home, because now you get to be with your family and your kids and all of that. But it just seemed like we're prioritizing the wrong things, and that's why and it just feels like we're in this like leftist woke era of feelings, you know. So I feel like you should bring this person back because this is wrong in my eyes, and we're going to have outrage about it. And I feel like Joe Biden kind of just got bullied into a corner to do that.
Yeah. Okay, quick question. How many points is she averaging next season?
Oh. She finna go off.
She got to go crazy.
Yo, but what if she's like traumatized, dog?
Yeah, I could see that too.
Hell nah, bro. She been over there fighting polar bears and shit.
She's fighting the Demogorgon. She's
gonna have to take some time to get her body right, though. Honestly, you know, I hope she don't get injured. Honestly,
bro, she's probably stronger now. What are you talking about,
bro? I don't know. I think she was just locked up, like not able to. Nah,
they had her doing a labor.
Oh,
yeah, because she was in one prison, and then they took her to this like really rough, like heavy induced like laborious prison. So it's like you're working on train tracks and shit like that.
But even that's not getting your body.
She probably know how to talk shit in Russian now. She knows some Russian cuss words.
Her ass never going back to Russia, bro. She's never going back. She probably so traumatized.
She about to be cooking them girls.
Props to her though, bro. Glad to see her back. And yeah, you're right. It raises awareness, but it's still not fair that she got bumped. But it does in turn raise awareness, and hopefully they're able to come back. But you're right, you're definitely right. Like they've been there for longer than her, and just because they don't have the notoriety, people don't pay attention. Because that's why we're just righteous fucks. Like we just want to have some shit we could post on Instagram and act just righteous, so like we care. And you always got all these white girls telling the president what he got to do. Like, shorty, you didn't even graduate college yet, bro. Like you ain't even had a job. You never even helped the economy. Like you're telling the fucking leader of our whole nation. Like that's the difference between us and other places, bro. They know their place a little more. Me, I know my place. I'm like, fam, I've never written any legislation, fucking read any legislation. I'm not in tune with what goes on. I don't know fucking how, like, I don't have enough opinion to be like, Biden, get off your ass and do something. Like, bitch, you don't know how running a nation works.
And one of the biggest things is like, we're always outraged about things we can't control versus the things that we can. And that's what we use. Okay, since we can't control the things that are happening in the world, let's say global warming or these policies that are going on, but now the thing that you do have in control is just like, I'm gonna just speak about it on Instagram. I'm gonna just speak about it in front of my friends.
Everyone can know how righteous I am. Yeah, and the president will not see this message. No way, no how.
On this righteous tip, do you guys ever see when people pass away, whether they're celebrity or not? Do you ever see you go onto their Instagram page and then the first post, you just see all these people just write "rest in peace"?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing that for? I never understand that, because it's like they're not gonna see it. You're hoping that somebody else sees it, so you feel good about yourself because I did the right thing.
No,
I'm just like, yo, that's just kind of wild to me.
It's like, you know, showing up to someone's funeral though. You know, everyone sometimes
digital funeral
where everyone can like write down like notes to the person. Or I still think that's nice, because when you go to someone's page, you see all the people that loved them.
You know what it sounds like to me?
I totally disagree. Have you had people that died?
Yeah. I just recently saw somebody. It was a comedian that passed away.
Someone you knew like personally.
Personally, that
because I've seen dudes that like they got killed. But I'm saying like homies, you know, like from like the valley, wherever, like people that die, when you go to their page and you see like all these people that, oh shit, I didn't even know he knew him. I know he knew him. Like, I think that's definitely for the person. That's just showing love. Like, someone's passed, you just go to their page, run it up. I don't think it's for other people to see.
I just feel like when you do that, it's like you're showing love, but can't you just do that at home? Why does it has to be public for you? That's like, it just, what that sounds like to me, it's like you're writing RIP, my thoughts and prayers to your family, but it just sounds like,
and their family will see that post too.
What about me? That's what it seems like to me.
How is it what about me at all? If you pass and then everyone runs up your page and is like, hey, he was a great guy, loved this guy, he was awesome. How is that any different from at the funeral, everyone writes a little note like just saying how they loved you, and everyone can then see like all the love that people showed you? I don't think that's about each person.
That shit, I feel like that it's just like, oh, it's I also want to be part of the group just to say good things about this guy and then forget about the guy. You know, it's like,
it's a hypothetical. Like, yeah, you could say like, I think people are doing it because they're just saying, oh, I want to, but really it is what it is. People are commenting on posts showing love. If someone died, RIP, prayers up.
I feel like everybody grieves differently. And so that may be some way for them to grieve. Now, me personally, I wouldn't do that. Like, even if it was like a close friend, I'm not commenting on none of your pictures and none of that shit, bro. I
just don't think none of them are gaining stuff, though, by saying a little RIP or like just leaving a comment, showing love.
Like their little 2 cents in. Yeah, I mean.
No. I'm saying I don't think there's anything for them to gain as far as let everyone look at me and see me doing whatever. Like I think the majority
you're
are
doing
them.
it in the sense of self-righteousness. You're just trying to be like, oh, okay, I gotta.
Then why come to a funeral?
Huh?
Why come to a funeral? The person's dead. They're not gonna see you.
Because you're physically there. You're doing this, typing it on a fucking.
What's the difference between physically there and then typing?
Because you actually connect with people physically. You could see everybody
Connecting
who's
with people
there.
on a post. I used to know this guy. I worked at so-and-so with this guy. He was a great dude, man. You're going to be missed forever. I've seen multiple people I knew that died. Look up their posts, and I see over and over and over all these pages, people saying like nice things about him. I think it is technically, the person's passed, but everyone that sees it,
you're doing it for... Yeah,
who are you doing it for? Because everyone else can see it. Their family can see it. Other people that love them can see and be like, dang, other people are hurting with me. Other people are also really sad about this person passing. Oh, I didn't know he knew him. Dang, that guy knew him too. Whoa, we all knew this guy and he was a great guy. People are showing him love. I think it's sadder for someone to die and then their page is just left to rust. I don't think you can generalize and say everyone that's writing on here is doing it for themselves and they're doing it to be seen and whatnot.
Generally, it's still a portion for yourself. There's no such thing as like a selfless good deed. You know, you write these comments or whatever. Yeah, you might have the good intention in your heart to be out there putting it. Hopefully, their family sees it. But at the end of the day, you're also just doing it for yourself.
For your own
too.
grieving?
Yeah,
that's fine. Same thing with funerals. Same thing with.
It's self-righteousness.
But you can say that about anything.
It's self-righteously. I'm saying me personally, that's not something I do.
That makes sense. You personally not something you do, but you can't say that everyone that comments.
I'm allowed to complain about it. Like,
well, you can complain all you want, but you're saying that this is what these people are doing, though. That's the difference. If you say, Tori already said, that's not for me, I wouldn't do it. But to say that everyone that comments, it's about them being self-righteous, they're doing it for themselves, they're doing it to be seen, they're doing it so other people can see them. I'm saying that generalization, if you saw 50 people comment...
But are they not?
No.
At the end of the day, like, you're still putting this post out into the world, whether he's not going to see it.
But it's
going to be everybody else that posted it.
On his post, different. See, if you're arguing story or you putting it in your bio, you could argue that. But for someone's post...
self-righteousness.
All right, let me stop you right there. Let's talk about self-righteousness. All right? The most self-righteous motherfucker I know, Gabrielle Union.
Oh, don't fuck it up. No, we can keep going,
it's
bro.
3 o'clock.
It don't matter, but we working. But nah, I'll just say you can't blanket statement say that everyone in the comments is doing it for this reason. You could say maybe this aspect it might not be for you, but I just totally disagree with that.
I still believe that they're doing it for self-righteousness. I feel like that was one of the main things that I was trying to argue.
What is self-righteousness?
You looking it up? Well, tell me.
What does self-righteous mean to you?
The quality or state of being okay, so then we just gotta look up self-righteous.
What is righteous?
Having or characterized by certainty, especially an unfounded one, that one is totally correct or morally superior. I disagree with that. I think it could be showing love with someone. I don't think it's trying to show morality or moral-wise that you're superior to others. I think it's just showing love to someone that passed. I think the majority of the people that are commenting, because like who is really seeing that? Only people seeing that are people that are going to the person who passed page and then looking at everyone else's comments. So I don't think it's them trying to show that they're morally superior to other people. So that's the definition of it. Moral superiority, it is or it isn't. But I don't think you could say the majority of people only comment on people that pass posts to do that. You could argue that for posting their own shit. But if we're having that argument, that would be my stance.
Word. Gabrielle Union?
Let's talk about it.
So what's going on with Gabrielle Union?
Gabrielle Union went on Jamel Hill's show and she started going off on Boosie 2 years after the fact that Boosie said that Zaya Wade shouldn't have got her dick cut off. And
I got the video.
Yeah, let's pull up the video.
We will travel.
When was this video from? Do you know?
Like recent, bro.
No, the video resurfaced, but it's like from a year ago.
Jamel Hill show.
Jamel Hill and
but
it was a
sometimes
little
you're gonna
later.
have to leave.
As they say, it's about a year ago.
Oh.
So far, so good. You know. Sorry, Boosie.
She's so cringe.
You can just tell that she's like
he's so
pretty annoyed by the comment.
Yeah, he is. Very much
Almost like thou doth protest too much, little Booze.
She's so cringe.
I'm gonna look.
You've got a lot of dick on your mind.
Homophobia.
It's not cool.
I mean,
What somebody just did that to your
like
daughter?
Zaya and Lil Nas X live in his head.
For free, rent free.
Like what?
It's like, sir, something you want to just go ahead and tell us. This is a safe space. We can be your sanctuary.
Perhaps that safe space was not provided for him. And
I don't
that's
think he
why
had a safe
He did
space.
not have one. We could definitely tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken you.
Contradiction.
Well, Boosie responded. Oh, by the way, I extended our time. I forgot to tell you that. Okay. Yeah, I figured we were going a little late. All right. Boosie responded, "Woman, you better leave." All caps. "Woman, you better leave me alone. How dare you challenge a ghetto hero's manhood? You wrong, SMH. I don't have the time for this. I'm trying to have peace in my life and stay alive."
Yeah, Boosie.
LOL. "The whole world know I love women, and the world know your husband love dick. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I had refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with the dildo and wait on a script, you little white girl."
Whoa! Called her a little white girl?
Does she have little white girl vibes? Yes.
Yeah.
But was that right of him? No.
So okay.
Don't disrespect a black queen like that, Boosie.
So it's like black girls are like a little bit more pretentious or a little bit more bougie. They're considered a little white girlish. Is that why?
I just think, I used to work in a coffee shop, right, in Burbank, and you used to see certain people come around. A lot of times it was of the white skin complexion, but they have a way of talking and their facial expressions and just this kind of theatrical. And you just say like, "Oh, she's for show an actress." And Gabrielle Union is like a prime example of she's like actress vibes and actress funny. I've seen her other stuff. I always think she's a little cringe. But either way, what do you think about this exchange? What do we want to start with first? What Gabrielle said or what Boosie said?
Let's talk about what Gabrielle said. I watched the clip, and she really brought up Boosie with no context. She was talking about Zaya and how Zaya wanted her name in the documentary and her experience and how she came out to them first. And it was this real nice story that she was telling and building it up. And then she just randomly brought out Boosie's name. You get me? And it's like, why are you bringing up Boosie's name? Just obviously to throw a jab at him, right? Because you felt like he attacked you and your family and Zaya and stuff like that. But it was the most distasteful way to do that. And then you did it on a public platform instead of like messaging. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different ways to do that. And then you start going at him about his sexuality.
Wait, pushback. Doesn't Boosie go off on her?
He did speak on her kids a lot.
He did speak about it publicly, but that is warranted when you're putting your kid out for the public to do that. Like you are a celebrity.
No, only positivity is warranted. If you put a trans girl out there, only positivity is warranted. Tori.
Even you as an actress,
do your research.
Even you as an actress, I can have a judgment about how you acted in a movie, in a role, in an interview, because I am the public then commenting on you. So like a lot of people were commenting on the Zaya thing. You feel me? So like it's not just Boosie, but it's the fact that back to the demeanor that she had though. It's like, why would you say anything about him, kind of making fun of him as if he's gay, as if he's closeted, if you're talking about something that is a touchy subject for you that you want to be sensitive about in regards to your daughter. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She did say it's a safe space and that it would be okay if he was gay. She just thought maybe he needed to get it off his chest.
But but like you said, Boosie love women. So why would you play with a dude like that? Like
I'll play devil's advocate. Like on her side.
If you're doing it, then I'll get back on Tori's side so I can fucking body Gabrielle fucking cringe ass.
Okay. So Gabrielle Union, Boosie said things that probably triggered her because you're speaking about her daughter and stuff like that. Like you're talking about her sexuality. You're questioning their what's it called? Their parenting, right? She is trying to get under his skin and trying to trigger him. And what's the best way to get under a man's skin?
A homophobic man, perhaps homophobic, transphobic man.
Yeah. So what's the best thing to do? Let's just flip the script on him.
Yeah, so keeps cooking you right now.
I'll be honest.
He's cooking you right now.
So by flipping the script, you're just going to call him gay.
Yeah. But that's where the contradiction lies. It's like, okay, you're going to do this. You're gonna defend the community and then try to put this man in the community by dissing him, right?
Right.
And I'm just like,
the thing is, like when a guy is saying something like this about your kids or like your guys' beliefs on life and how technically it isn't actually your kid, but you are helping in these decisions to change the kid's gender.
It's the kid's choice.
Right. Yeah, it's the kid's choice, right? The kid's bop. But like you're not actually ever arguing anything that he's saying. You decided to then do like the middle school, like, well, maybe you're gay since you care so much. Yeah. Why do you care, gay boy? Like, it wasn't the best. But that's the thing. Like when you have actress humor and you just do the little, like it's that little talk show crowd is gonna be cracking up. A bunch of middle-aged white moms, like they're gonna crack up and like, oh, she said it. But it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best ammunition, and especially giving the subject matter. You don't call a guy who's questioned your guys' way and call him gay. It's not the brightest response.
I like what Boosie said because it draws a good question. Is Dwayne Wade?
She's
bisexual.
She has talked about low key pegging him.
Wait, really?
She's made slight comments about perhaps stuff going in people's asses.
You know what? I don't judge nobody no more for what they do in their bedroom. I don't care about nobody's sexuality.
Well, I don't think we should find this as a shocker after we saw him painting his toes and shit.
So what, painting your toenails means you're gay now?
A little bit. Okay, your fingernails. I guess I'm a little bit more progressive now. You see guys with fingernails. You see a lot of straight guys with fingernails painted. Yeah. But your toes, come on, son. The toes is like, yo, you stretching your toes out for them to just paint this shit. You got the soft things between your toes.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to do all that, like, fine. I can't say no one's sexuality if you want to do your nails and stuff. But if you that person, bro, like, you don't get offended if anyone has any thoughts of you perhaps being homosexual. Like, just take it. It is what it is, bro. You're doing your thing.
Just take it like you
with
take
that
it.
little fucking choker and the little mesh shirts Dwayne. I love him. I love Dwayne Wade. We were just talking about him yesterday, bro. I fucking love Dwayne Wade. But yeah, that shit. I mean, it is what it is. If you want to wear all that, you want your wife talking about she be pegging you. Don't be surprised when the first thing the first thing Boosie want to point to is you getting a dildo up your ass.
I mean, I read a comment somewhere and they was like, "Oh, Dwayne Wade's probably living vicariously through his daughter because he gay and closeted." You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I really hope not.
I can see why you'd be so much more open to like, oh, you're this, you're like, it makes sense. It literally is that, like, living vicariously. I could see that if you're like a little gay, like the banana boat was like you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a little, you're just kind of in the closet, and then your son comes out, and then he says, oh, like, I feel like this, and you're like, oh, you are that. You need to go do that. Trust me, we're gonna go the full mile because my dad wouldn't have done this shit for me. I
and then you dye your hair pink.
More understanding. Like,
I could see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense.
Now, what I don't like about it is that the mom came out and was like, this is old, but like, she didn't want Zaya to transition. She was like, I want her to wait till she's 18 to make that decision. Because I mean, think about it. You can't even have legal sex. You can't even consent to sex, but you can consent to having your genitalia cut off. And then she was saying how, I think they're doing it for money. But immediately after she did it, she gets all this press run and stuff like that. Like, the mom is not even okay with that. You feel me? So Gabrielle stepping in like, this is our daughter. This is. It's like she's kind of commandeering in a weird ass way. They got a weird relationship going on. You feel me? Like.
Yeah, and then after the mom said that, what happened probably? I'm just assuming Dwayne probably called her transphobic, media called her transphobic, and then Gabrielle called her gay. Come on now. She said, you lesbian bitch.
And it got swept under the rug. Like, I want Jamel Hill to have the mom on the show just to see what she got to say about what's going on between Dwayne Wade, Zaya, and Gabrielle and stuff like that. Because it seemed like they kind of just, I mean, I don't know, but it seems like they just kind of shut her down. Like,
who's the mom? Zaya's mom?
Zaya's mom. That's not Gabrielle's daughter. None of them kids is hers, bro. She's
waving the flag.
That's not her daughter.
She's waving the flag.
Oh God. So she's like, our family, all this. It's like, yo, you doing way too much for somebody that's not even your daughter. Like,
bro, that's gotta be difficult, man. Especially as the mom. Like, whoa, that just blew my fucking mind.
And I don't think you should act as a mother figure if you're fucking their dad in the ass with a dildo. I just honestly, bro,
that's the father is.
Like, that would be a little weird, bro. My dad brings a girl around. Later, I find out she been pegging his ass. Like, bro, I'm not calling you mommy.
I'm not calling you dad.
I'm calling you mommy. I'm calling the dad mommy.
You're not my dad.
I'm calling you Johnny Sins.
You're not my dad. Johnny Sin's the man, bro. Sometimes I be seeing the bald buff dudes at the gym, and I be looking like, yo, bro. I would for sure say what's up to Johnny Sins. Bro.
Oh, you got to.
There's no fucking doubt.
You grab, you probably kick him in the third leg.
That dude got so many different jobs, bro. He might be working at the gym, bro. He's training someone. He's like, I go all in for my roles, bro.
Don't go into the sauna next, all right?
They're shooting something in there.
Yeah, fuck that. Shout out Boosie though, man. Shout out Boosie. He is a what did you say? Ghetto hero.
I love Boosie.
Yeah, he's a ghetto guy, man. You know he
hero.
love women, bro. Don't even throw some shit like that.
Yeah, Boosie is uncancelable.
Hey, but if he does do that shit, no judgment, man. No judgment. Like, it's okay.
Dwayne? Yeah, bro. Dwayne's still the GOAT, bro. He's a legend.
I'm talking about Boosie, Dwayne, anybody.
Nah, Boosie don't do that shit though. We can't even allude to that shit, bro. Boosie gonna find this shit. Who's saying that shit about a ghetto hero?
Boosie be dropping the F-bomb like crazy.
He's from a different generation.
Remember what he said about Lil Nas X, bro? You cannot cancel Boosie, bro. Like, he not cancelable, bro. He don't even have ties that you could take from him, bro. What's he trying to do? Headline Coachella? Yeah. Fuck out of here. It's Boosie, dog. He down south. Fucking up Walmart, bro. You seen the clip where the prankster was getting on him in Walmart and his son took off on him?
Oh yeah, He was like, "Give me that shit, boy."
Yeah. Oh, I don't like him. It's Dolomite, not Dolomite.
Yeah,
I think that's
bro.
his name, but I don't like him, bro. Like that's not funny to me. Like
Well-
I want you to get socked in the face.
Okay,
like,
the
hard,
way
like-
he kept calling him boy was like that is a racist undertone. But I my only thing is I was like maybe in the South like they still say boy, like it's not a big deal. But yeah, I mean he
no,
did
it's
get
an issue
socked out.
anywhere.
Nah,
Even
nah.
if it is the South, nowadays you can't just be saying boy like that to nobody.
He's also the prankster who's pranking somebody, and then the other person got mad, and then he punched him in the face. So like he's
The
attacking.
fat white dude.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Dolomite. You don't remember the story? Like
No, I remember
a
the
few
story. I
months-
didn't know it was him.
Yeah, because it's like, how are you gonna go and prank other people, and then when they're ready to square up, you gonna sock them in the face? It's like, dog, you're doing the prank.
Yeah, you sucker
You know
punch.
what I
That's
mean?
why I don't like a lot of the pranksters. Like when it's like, bro, you're triggering someone. I get it if it's like a Karen or they're tweaking on you, like, hey, why are you guys filming? And you weren't even filming them. But like other times, it's like, bro, why mess up that dude's day, bro? Like he going on with his day. He with his girl. Like you don't, especially if it's a dude that look kind of like a nerd and you want to go say some shit to him, make him uncomfortable. Like, bro, now they still gonna have that ride home and it's gonna be uncomfortable for him. Like I just don't like when it mess up people's day. I get when it's funny. I just got on this one dude. I forgot his name. But bro, he was taking like DoorDash orders to people.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was prank, so he had the actual shit. I also hate when it's a prank and you actually fuck up someone's stuff. Like don't spill
that's
something
what I
on
was
my
about to
shirt.
say.
Yeah.
It's not a prank if you're just fucking with me. Like no, that's not funny.
The
Like,
only thing is
there's
you
no
have it on
enjoyment out of
camera.
it.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
oh, so you picked me out to fuck with me. But like he was walking up and then like, oh yeah, this is your DoorDash, and he just drop it down. He's like, you didn't tip, so then he stomp on that motherfucker. Like it was funny as hell.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
then after people see the thing, they're like, bro, man, that shit.
Yeah,
They're cracking
yeah.
up like they all hugging him and shit. You didn't even know this guy, but now you made a funny ass moment. He gonna go back in and tell everyone what happened. It's funny, you know. It's lighthearted. I hate when they be pranking and then when the dude's about to fight him, they're like, it's a prank, bro, chill
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
It's just a prank. Like man, he didn't know that. You already got him to 100. It's gonna take him time to simmer down a little bit, bro. You gotta just understand if you want to be on that prank life, whatever come with it, but it can't come at the expense of the person you're pranking.
I think
dog.
Jackass was the best at that. The prank that wasn't the prank. It's like, yeah, I mean, it was like painful pranks. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, that wasn't even pranks.
And,
They
and they
just
had some
fucking
big ones,
themselves
you know
up.
what I mean? Like, oh, the boxing match or locking somebody in a car with a snake or some shit like that or spiders, which is hilarious. But then they'll also like punch a dude in the face randomly or like
Yeah,
punch him in the
yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
It's like, that's not funny. But for them, it's hilarious.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's their group.
It's
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like, that's their model. That's
You're not
their
doing
content.
it to the public.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But now you got all these internet motherfuckers just running around doing shit like that, thinking they could get away with it because
Cloud
Johnny
is a drug.
Knoxville did. You feel me?
Cloud is a drug.
Steve-O did the shit. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, bro, that's not funny. I hope you die. 'Cause
I do think.
okay.
I was like, dude, power
Oh, I got scared. Bro, I do think it's funny. Some of them, I think it's incredible how much confidence those people have, though. Like, have you seen the guy who goes to the hood and he kind of just stares at people?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like,
See,
"What's
that'll
up,
get you
homie?"
killed. That'll
Bro,
get you killed.
But this guy,
that shit's funny,
he's
'cause
getting genuine reactions. But if he gets killed, it's like I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like you were asking for it. They'll bring out the gun. He's like, "What's up? You want to get sliced up, bro?"
and
You
he
wanna
bring
get
out the little barber shit.
yeah,
right?
bro. It's like- and they're not having it. These are people from the actual hood, so it's like
They tired, bro. They boss was kicking their ass all day. Now they got to deal with your dumb shit.
But
Like,
I
come
think
on,
it's
bro.
impressive, bro. Those guys are really good
Yeah,
at
that
what they
shit
do.
is-
You about to go do some shit?
I don't like Dolomite though. I really don't like Dolomite.
And some people, like you were kind of talking about how they just like go crazy and do all this shit in public. Like some of them, I feel like they just have no care about reality because the clicks and the views are everything. Like you don't know how dumb TikTokers look. Like you're in the middle of 3rd Street Promenade, they're doing this little fucking dance and shit. Like, and it's like a trendy dance. You guys look so dumb to like the public, or like you want to come in a store that everyone's chilling. Like it's got to be funny.
Influencers in the wild.
Yeah, but like
that's
bro,
where you get put on.
You look like a goofball. Like, but they have no care, which also is admirable.
the hustle, dog.
It's
That's the
admirable
hustle.
at times, but sometimes they just don't know. Like, bro, you look very dumb. And,
Okay,
like,
back to the hustle,
That's
right?
fine, though.
So look, we got entered. What was it? Top Notch Idiots when we was at CISA, and they asked us
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
like a prank, and it was some fake shit. But now it's coming out that like a lot of their pranks are fake, right? So
yeah,
like
we knew that.
yeah, so like how is it? Okay, that's the hustle. But then it comes out you're a fraud later. Like so, what did that add up to? I mean, you still got the money, I guess, right from the rev and
But people do like the couple shit, you know, and it's like a lot of people know it's fake, but
Yeah,
they still
yeah.
keep
Eat it up.
eat it
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
you know, because it's like wrestling.
I see a lot
It's
of
like
that.
we used to watch wrestling, and then knowing that it was fake, it was the best when we didn't know.
Yeah.
But once we knew, we would still watch
Yeah,
it.
that's a
it's
good
not
point.
like we didn't stop watching it. It's entertainment.
You know what's funny on that point about wrestling? So originally they wouldn't tell anyone that it was fake. Like there was no announcement. What's his name? Vince McMahon.
Yeah, you don't want them.
There was
to know.
zero announcement, right? And then I forgot what the court case was that basically required him. He had to testify and had to admit that it's not real. It was because of another case. He thought that his whole business was going to go completely under. He thought it was a wrap. No one's gonna watch. My whole shit is fucked. There's nothing I can do. Told it, nothing changed. No one cares. We don't give a fuck. If it looked good, you do anything, bro. And it's kind of funny that I guess they used to wrestle a little differently back then, so it looked a little more real. But like, man, come on.
They weren't scared. Like Undertaker and Mankind, bro. He got thrown off
Mick Foley.
20 feet into an announcer table. Whatever. If the announcer table was made out of foam,
it was more than 20. I think, bro. That shit was wild.
Even if it is fake, they're great athletes. I didn't respect that until like now in my life. You know, when you're younger, you still have the rose-colored glasses on. You're like, oh, wrestling's real. I love it. I love Jeff Hardy. I love all these guys. You know, Shawn Michaels.
Them chairs are still real, bro.
Yeah, but then you learn like, oh, it's fake. I was like, oh man, fuck wrestling. I can't believe it's fake. My whole world flipped upside down.
And here's another perspective of it being fake. It's like, oh, so you knew he was gonna slam your head with that steel chair, like, so you knew that he was gonna slam you into that table. So you knew he was gonna jump off the table, go rib to rib, but you slam you through that. And then, bro, that's why their heads be fucked up. They get CTE because like, bro, you're willingly just taking these steel chairs to the head, denting the chair. I used to think, oh, they must have fake chairs. Nope. Not fake chairs.
The chairs are real.
And sometimes even past just the pain of the hardness of the steel, bro, that motherfucker be slapping the back, bro. Clap. They just clap on
crazy.
the motherfucker.
And that's seeing Logan Paul wrestle too. I'm like, man,
he's an athlete.
Yo, he was amazing, bro.
Tore his ACL and shit. Golly.
Wrestling's cool. Even if it is fake, wrestling's dope.
Nah, Sakib could never.
I would be able to wrestle, bro.
You could never.
I used to wrestle, son.
Stop it.
I'm not kidding.
Everyone that had brothers used to be a wrestler, bro.
Oh, okay, you talking about that?
Bro, one time my brother fucking pile drive me. No homo. It sounds mad weird. He pile drive me, but like, you know, you're supposed to keep the head higher so it doesn't hit the ground. Now my top of my head, boom, smacked in the ground. I was crying. He ran to get my mom because we had been told if someone actually did that, it breaks their neck. So he thought my neck was broke. He's like, Mom!
Bro, I done got so many angle locks.
Oh, man.
The head shake with the dude on you.
The full Nelson.
The full Nelson,
oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nah,
RKOs.
Bro,
like,
I got choke slams and power bombs. Power bombs are
power
mad
bombs
gay,
and choke
bro.
slams, bro.
Power bombs are so gay, bro.
Oh, you lift him up like that?
Yeah, because, power bombs is the one when his shit's just in your face. You know, the last ride, he picks you up and then drops you.
But as a kid,
bro, only the Undertaker had that bag.
So Undertaker was like all of our favorite wrestlers. It was Undertaker, Rock, and Stone Cold. They were the fucking goats. My cousins, they broke so many couches, but this one time they had we didn't have a bed for this twin mattress we had. Bro, my brother, he gave me the hardest choke slam. It just knocked out my air because it doesn't have anything underneath a twin mattress. It's spring, dog. And I'm just crying, and I've cried so many times from getting fucked up in wrestling.
That's pure like younger sibling syndrome,
you can't
bro.
cry though.
I can't do anything.
Dude,
to
younger
them,
sibling, you cry and then you get back in it. Get back in it.
The motherfuckers I was wrestling with was like, you better not cry. You better not cry.
Well, once you cry,
was in the hood wrestling, bro. That was hood wrestling, bro.
But it was fun.
We were in the valley doing our shenanigans. If someone cries, you stop. If they say they can't breathe, you stop. If someone's I can't breathe. Oh, stop! He can't breathe.
Hell no! It was like you can't breathe. You squeeze harder. Let me see how far.
Tickle him.
Oh god! Because like after you got choked, like all right, my turn. You know what I'm saying? Like once you got through the tears, it was just fun. Like okay, like let's do a power bomb. You jumping up the top of the shit. Oh, you hear somebody, mama, y'all better not be up in there wrestling.
You know what's crazy? Since I would get fucked up at wrestling, I would take it out on the stuffed animals.
Oh,
bro, I used to have
couldn't beat nobody ass.
I used to fucking we had a bunk bed, and
so
then
that's why you punch
right
like
here.
that. That's why you punch soft.
Hey, you know, I used to when I was in 6th grade, I used to be in a band, right? One of my close homies, professional wrestler now.
Tuba?
Oh damn! That's dope.
Really?
You heard of Jungle Boy?
No.
AEW. He's an AEW wrestler.
That's
I've
dope.
seen him.
That's my boy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
Hit him up.
bro.
Yeah, we
did he take roids?
No, he doesn't even look like he's on roids. No. He's always been a strong kid. Like I think he was like a year and a half older than me, but he was always just like strong. Like I don't know, it's just like one of them genetic builds. It's not like he was working out, but he always, you know what I'm saying?
That's such a cool.
Stop it.
It has such great entertainment value, and it's like
he's a beast, bro. He's really popular. Like I know people that like I told Alvi that I was like, oh yeah, that's my boy, because he seemed like, bro, you know he follows you. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I've been like for a while. And he tells his homie, bro, Alvi just told me that you know Jungle Boy. Bro, are you kidding me? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. I remember when they were just starting to get on TV, and I'm like, oh dog, he bought a shirt for me. And then next thing you know, bro, I see commercial after commercial for AEW. He's like the big, from my perspective, biggest star on AEW.
That's dope.
Damn. Okay.
Gotta get him on the pod.
All right, you guys want to talk about George? Now look, George walking off the podcast when he. Well, I feel like most of the internet will probably know already, but George, I forgot his last name, the one from Impulsive, walks off the set when they're sitting down with Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee hurt his feelings. He walked off, and then now we apologized to him. Sakib and I have had some good debates off camera about this. Sakib, I need you to bring your argument hat, because I know we've had a good one, and I feel like that's why the pod's been good, you know? Where there has to be some good argument. When we're just sucking each other off and agreeing, that shit's whack. Like, I just seen the one with Baba Lamb and Flacco. You know what a lot of podcasters get into when it's bad podcasting is instead of arguing, they just put their perspective in. Even if my perspective isn't the same as yours, you give yours, I then just wait and then give my perspective. And then Tori waits, then he gives his perspective. And then we all just have each other's and our own nuts in our hands.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a different dynamic.
And that was the problem, with like, because Flacco just did his first podcast with Baba Lamb, who he just got out there, split up the show, did all that drama. And then that was what I was noticing, because they all in the cast were kind of shitting on that episode. Like, yeah, it wasn't that good. Yeah. And Flacco just fucked it all up because he switched pods, gets this new guy here that's not even a new guy because he's not really permanent. So either way, point is,
George,
you better be ready to argue about
All right,
George.
Let's go.
But I mean, honestly, I don't even feel like there's too much to argue with though. George walked off the podcast, walked away from Bobby Lee. My perspective on what I saw on the pod, they were talking and stuff. George has the odd man out seat. Say like George is over there, and then Sakib's the guest, and he's just Bobby was completely turning his back on him, which kind of did seem intentional. And he's kind of getting at him with jokes and stuff. They're going back and forth, and then at one point, George, who's been out of the conversation a while, they throw him a lob. They say, "Yo, George, why don't you speak on this? You've had a lot of different stuff with mental health and different thoughts." And then he goes on and he's talking about different battles and how the last 2 years he was really unhappy when it's the most success he's had. And I'll be honest, he was very long-winded. He did go on a little too long, and Bobby,
Bro, so funny.
Bobby was trying to like chime in and stuff. Then he'd be like this. He'd start talking and he looks at them. And he goes, then looks back at him. He's like, "Are you done?" And then he just starts kind of clowning him for like it being long-winded. And you know, Bobby's a dick. Like that's kind of his humor. He's a dick to people. And then you could tell he got a little butthurt, but then he started giving it back to Bobby, talking about how Bobby don't write his jokes. So they start going back and forth at each other, and you can tell it's getting a little tense, but they're still going with it. And then he's like not talking to Bobby, looking away. And then Bobby's like, "You're not actually mad, right?" And he's like, "No, I'm doing a bit. No, it's cool. I'm just doing a bit." So they're cool. But I feel like as someone who's watched it and knows George, you could tell George did get a little butthurt. Like we know Sakib gets butthurt. We know of each other.
On my face, like
yeah. And so basically, imagine we have a guest. We can tell Sakib's a little triggered. But Sakib's like not saying as much, but also at the same time, Bobby's turning his back to him, so it wasn't like there was really anything. Dude, literally the back straight to him at certain points. So you could just see like, George just sitting there like, just kind of looking around, and then the thing is, Logan and them, or mainly Logan, starts kind of calling him out. He's like, Bobby, George. There was a time when Logan was telling a story that involved George, and George was clocked out and said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know what y'all were saying," and so that was on George. But then later on, Bobby's talking, I think, and then Logan's like, he's
clocked out.
Well, actually, first him and Mike look at each other, and then they're looking at him, and he's like, he is completely clocked out right now. He is completely, and then what's his name looks at him. George is like, fuck it, and just gets up and walks out. Dips, right? Yeah.
He's out. And now the podcast is just between Bobby Lee.
It was near over though. But it was Bobby's like, that's so unprofessional, and he was just like, dang, is he really mad at me? What happened? And then they were saying, I think he's more mad at Logan or whatever. And then that's where it starts. Then Jamari goes and makes a video talking about wannabe comedian, walks off the set.
Well, because George is aspiring to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And
right.
What's it called? One thing that my perspective did change. I did watch his apology, George's apology on Impulsive. He did take full accountability for everything. Dude. That was great. I loved that. The part where he's just talking about the fans, and he's like, I saw all these comments around me, and he's like, I'm in your head.
Oh, I love that.
That was so cringe.
Really?
Bro.
I loved it.
Bro, that was so weird. It's like, that's not the type of shit that you want to be in the fans' heads about. That's not a W. That's more like an L to me.
Oh, totally disagree. As a content creator, totally disagree. If I do something and then I feel bad about it, because he was saying, I felt really bad about it afterward. I felt like I really blew it. And he said, I always thought, when I make a bunch of people angry, I'm going to feel so bad about it. I don't want to have all this people upset. But then he sees thousands of comments talking about you should kill yourself. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. All that stuff. All this wild stuff. He's saying like, bro, for those people, and I feel the same way. I have people blowing up my BNC page. I have like over 400 comments of just people mad about a Model S Plaid.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm in your foot. And that's what he was saying. Like, I see all this and I'm just like, I'm in your heads. Like, now y'all care what I have to say. Y'all care about my actions. And these are people that have nothing going on for them when you're sitting there trying to just tear a dude down because he got in his feelings and left. I liked him saying that.
But the thing that you're in their heads about is you being a pussy and walking off and you not having thick skin and wanting to be a comedian.
I don't even think that means you have don't have thick skin, because for me it's like, if you on bullshit, if we had a guest here and that's why for me personally, I don't actually have the angle of like, how could you do that to Bobby? So unprofessional. If someone was pissing off you or Tori and like they were getting at you and you didn't like it and you left, I honestly wouldn't be that mad, because it's good content. That's the thing. It is good content when someone walks off. That's why I tapped in with the episode, and it's created weeks more of content. It created content for this pod, and we could have talked about it 2 weeks ago. So for me, I'm like, if you want to leave, and it'll be good content, unless it was just us two when you leave, then it's like, all right, you're a dickhead. But if you just leave, and it's near the end of the shit, bro, I'm like, this viral. This did way more for us than whatever 15 minutes we're about to have. We're at the close. Yo ass walking off. So I still feel like it's good content.
Okay. So look, George wants to become a comedian, right? I believe that, okay, if you're going to be a comedian, if you're going to dish it out to other people, you should be able to take some yourself. And I understand. The one comment that I truly believe that probably could have hurt George is the one about his girlfriend. He's like, that's your girlfriend right there? And he's showing a picture. And then he's like, you wouldn't get her without the fame. You know, that's something.
I think that one was funny. I think that's funny. That was a good one.
It was funny, but at the same time, that's the only one that I would think that's a little harsh, because it could hit an insecurity. Maybe it's something you thought about. Okay, maybe
for months.
Or
maybe it made you think about it.
I think he's been with her for a long time though. You watched the full episode now, right?
Yes. So I've seen it. The only reason that like I don't give George like. What's the word? Is it remorse
or leeway?
Or yeah, I don't give him leeway.
Bobby leeway.
Leeway.
I like that.
The only reason I don't give him leeway is because I don't think the jokes were that bad. I honestly don't think so. Okay, you're saying a heartfelt story, and as Bobby Lee, he kind of just cuts you off and be like, "Are you done?" You know, like I see where you're how you could get into your feelings, but bro, you are trying to be a comedian, you being around a comedian, this is a place to test yourself on your ball busting, on your banter, on your riffing. So you getting into your feelings, it just kind of showed like maybe you might be too sensitive to make jokes around. I hope it's a learning lesson, because don't get me wrong, I like George. Maybe I didn't like him when he first started on the podcast. It's just that
no one did.
It's cool. It's nice to watch people grow. This is one of those moments that's like, okay, you're learning, but I still think that was some lame shit that you did. Walk off. It was like 15 minutes left.
But I don't think it was necessarily the joke that got to him. I think honestly it was kind of the disrespect. But like, I think had he not been turning his back to him the whole interview though, I think it's different, because he was going back and forth. I think he said jokes to Bobby that were actually way worse than what Bobby said to him about Bobby not writing jokes and whatnot.
It felt like his jokes were a little bit more personal.
For sure. Because he got bothered.
You could tell, he's in his feelings.
Because also Bobby kept cutting him off, and then when he like tap Bobby's leg, like he'd be like, don't touch me.
Okay, don't touch me. That's the clip I saw. I saw him tapping legs and they got mad.
Yeah, and he'd say, don't touch me. He's like, your touches are really, and I could getting annoyed. I mean, and that's the thing, like, you doing stand up on stage is different from you having this fat Asian motherfucker just talking shit, like just being rude. Like,
but Bobby Lee's so much of an easier target. Like, Bobby Lee is fat and he got a tiny penis, whatever the fuck, and he's doing a podcast with his ex. But that shits on him.
But that's why. That's true.
That's
but
crazy.
that's why, like, but the thing is, if he's not talking to you, he's just showing you his back the whole time. It really is like, bro, it's not even a riff we can come up with. And then even a time where he laughed at Bobby's joke, and then Bobby turns like, imagine we're all in flow of conversation. I've already been picking on this guy and not paying attention to him at all, and like just really kind of shitting on him. And then I make a joke, he laughs, and I'm just like, you good? You got a problem? It's like, bro, like, you're fucking me up. Like let me just flow, bro.
It's messing up the flow.
Well, yeah, and just like, dog, like, leave me a fuck alone eventually.
Because at that point, it's like, where are the lines at, right? Because it's like, now you're disrespecting me. Like, not even the fact that we're comedians, we're in the same space, we're just laughing, but like, nah, you haven't looked at me one time in this podcast. It's like, I don't know what's going on.
And then George did. So then the next pod,
like, look at me when I'm talking,
and he apologized and just said like, and so his perspective was like, I feel, I get butthurt, and I really did just get butthurt. I got bothered, and it was silly of me, and I know it's something I need to work on, but also, like, you guys know it's something I'm trying to work on. So, like, for me, when I'm trying to, like, kind of gather myself and keep myself in, it kind of bothered me that then you guys are, like, saying, like, oh, this guy's totally checked out, or he's clocked out. Yeah. And so his perspective totally made sense, and that's why he's just such a likable guy when you see it, and that's why it bothered me, like, seeing Jamari keep then he posts another video, wannabe comedian forced to apologize. And really all it was is, bro, he already apologizes. Then Logan is on Bobby's show, and then they're talking about it, and then Logan's like, he never reached out to you, bro. And then basically he's like, I'm gonna call him, gets him on the phone, Bobby gets him on. Bobby starts to apologize. He's like, Bobby, shut your mouth. I will not let you apologize. I want to apologize. I was so wrong. And he really just nothing but apologizing and just said how bad he felt about it. And that's why it's all good. So like when Jamari playing the angle of like he's a wannabe ass comedian, he ain't done shit, and
Jamari's
like he's
like the asshole at
it's
that
just
point,
like, bro,
yeah.
I feel like you're not tapped in, because like if you've seen the guy's content, you would feel kind of probably in bad taste. Like, why am I questioning this guy's career because he got bothered on a podcast? Like it's just totally different from, because he's already working hard in stand-up. And I forgot who it was. A couple people have taken him on tour with them, and he opened up like big ass venues and did really well. He's also had some that weren't that good and stuff he needs to work on. So like he's someone that's actively pursuing it. It just doesn't really correlate.
The grind is great. I believe that the grind, he should keep pursuing the grind. It's just that now that you've showed like the way that you reacted to this situation, it's like when you're gonna be in like comedic circles, like how often can you be sensitive? If you're sensitive in a comedic circle,
do you think they're disrespecting
they're gonna
each other?
go, huh?
I don't think they're disrespecting each other. It's one thing to crack jokes.
Did you really feel like that was disrespect? I felt like that was like a bit the whole entire time, because comedians
for 2 hours, bro. A 2 hour bit is wild. Like, you shitting on him.
It's not the entire 2 hours. He definitely
what, 1 hour 58 minutes or what?
It was a while. It was a while that he did it. If you watch other comedians on podcasts, they will have the butt of the joke for the day. Like they'll do that constantly, whether it's like
Brian
turning their
Callen.
back.
Brian Callen.
Brian Callen gets trash,
bro. But see, they talking shit to each other, and it's funny going back and forth. But it's different when it, like, say Brian Callen is there with Brandon Schaub, and they're both comedians. Brandon Schaub, comedian, right? And you have someone on the couch, and then like it's different from me like cracking at Callen and then cracking at Brandon Schaub, going back and forth, versus like I'm gonna talk to Brandon Schaub's two other co-hosts, turn my back on him, then every time he talks, I'm gonna try to like make him the butt of the joke.
They've done that. Brian Callen,
which is fine, but I'm saying it doesn't make Brian Callen not a good comedian if he gets like, all right, fuck this guy. Like, you're on my platform, you're disrespecting me. Like, it doesn't make him a wannabe comedian because like he's not taking the disrespect that day. It doesn't mean that then if he's around Chappelle and Chappelle's like, look at this white motherfucker. Like, even then, I don't think the comedians are shitting on. Like, you could be clowning. Yeah, that's what friends do. Everyone cracks jokes. They crack jokes on the pod. It just doesn't mean that someone can't get bothered by something or feel disrespected or offended. Like, you know, I'm just saying it's a different thing.
The only thing that I say that if this does happen in comedic circles, it's like you will probably have to leave the room if you're really bothered, or if you stay there, they're gonna demolish you until the point that it's like, okay, maybe now I could laugh about it. I do feel like shit, but
if he's in a comedian circle and it's him and guys he looks up to, and one of them is being a dick to him, just like kind of shunning him out the conversation,
he's probably just gonna eat it.
No, he's probably gonna leave. Like, I mean, it's not like if you're like backstage somewhere, you don't. All right, I'm probably not gonna stay in this group. They're not really.
I feel like
if they're not fuck. If you have the vibe of like, okay, they're not fucking, or you're just gonna be like, I don't fuck with this dude. He was a dick, and then just talk to everyone else.
A good comedian will make him laugh. Like, you're gonna have to respect me. Oh, you got your back turned to me the whole time? Exactly. Okay, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
we should have pointed that out.
You have to say some shit.
You should have said, "Hey, Bobby, you look like you need a massage, but you got your fucking back to me."
Yeah. I was gonna say something with backstraps. I was like, that's
a good point.
That's got to be one of the jokes, like, because if he's doing a bit that's kind of bothering you, you got to talk about the bit.
Yeah. That's a good point.
You got to make the joke about it.
You know what he did? Yeah, that's such a good point, because he did the opposite. He kind of scooted his chair back and leaned back, so it was even more obvious. So we're like, they literally couldn't see him. And then a couple times Logan be like, George, come on, move your chair up, bro, because Bobby had made it so blocking him where it's like no chance of seeing him. Like, so
like, I can't see Tori.
Yeah, it's like there's two people there, and I'm just talking like this. Fuck Tori. Like,
see, I wouldn't be mad though. I'd just be like, okay, so but you don't want to look at me.
But every time you allow, you know, someone trying to show, eventually it's like, instead of you leaning forward, you just sit back like, all right, fuck it then. Like, all right,
you gave up. You showed physically that you gave up, and kind of sunk into that little.
And it's okay. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to completely shit on George at all. It's just certain things. Like, you did it in front of the public, so we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's fair. It's like, I'm glad. I do like George sometimes. Like, I feel like I've been in George's shoes. Like, sometimes going for the joke.
Dude, you always remind me of George. Bro, you are George for sure. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Dude, but George, no, I love George, and you're the one that be hating on George. I love George.
About it.
No, because George, he's the comedian, and so he's always trying to make like jokes. But you know, obviously when you're a comedian, you're always timing is everything. You're always thinking of the joke to make, and all the time, bro, they'll get like annoyed with him, or they get at George like. And then I've seen him get better and better, and just like he gets right on his bag, and like he makes a joke. I'm like, dog, George killed it. I'm really that guy. Where comments or podcasts I care about, especially with No Jumper, I'm in the comments like, yo, this was a great episode. George killed it, bro. Great timing. I love it. I do that way more with No Jumper. I also be hating like, yo, love Duno, but he really pissed me off this clip. And like, you know, I'll be in them motherfucking comments. Like, I'm gonna give him feedback. especially when stuff is good though. I'll write a whole paragraph of why the dynamic was so great. So glad you had house phone here on this interview you did.
Yeah.
It would have been like, I've never even seen this Aki guy, the New York guy that be doing this shit.
Yeah.
I never even seen him, bro. I watched the whole thing, man. This was this was great. I'm so glad you had house phone here. He killed it, and it was phenomenal. So I'm that guy. So I'm kind of the same way with podcasting. I really try to study the game and give props.
That's one of the things. Like, I feel like I've been in George's shoes trying to make the joke, and then it comes out cringe because it's like, it sounded so much better in my head. Fuck you, but
I'm agreeing with you, dog.
He was like, oh yeah, I remember. Hey bitch, we try to grow, all right.
Hey, this pod was flowing, dog. I don't know about y'all. This motherfucker was flowing. Oh shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope George makes a recovery. I know, like, it's pretty easy.
He's good, bro. And he's getting mad clout right now.
No, I hope that when he does sit down with another comedian, he got hella jokes ready
he
for them.
And he just doesn't.
Or because it's like, being live and trying to be in the moment and trying to improv a joke right then and there. It's like it's not an easy task. Like, somebody just dissed you on your appearance. You could diss them back on the appearance, but if it's not coming to you right away, you might say some lame shit.
But his jokes were his. I think it's also a power thing of like kind of the power play of like you guys said, address the elephant. He keeps turning your back. Don't just go quiet and then like have the viewers be looking like, yeah, he did. That was messed up. How
like,
he did
I don't
that.
want to see your plumber crack.
Come on, hey, I can see your, like,
and then the fact, I think maybe Bobby walked in already knowing I'm a shit on George today.
Well, that's just how that's his vibe though. Because no, he didn't know any of them. He only knew Logan. He didn't know either of them. He didn't even know like bro was a comedian. Like he didn't know. No, he just met Mike and he's like, yeah, you guys are good. Yeah, whatever. But
because I'm thinking maybe it's like an initiation into the comedy world. Like
I'm
gonna fuck with him.
Bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's just his shtick. He's just be a dick. He's gonna be a dick to someone and keep poking at him.
One thing you didn't say about when he had to apologize on Bobby Lee's podcast.
He didn't have to stop Jamaring him, bro.
No.
Forced to apologize.
Logan wanted to fucking apologize. So, so he gets on the call and Bobby's like, "Yo, I'm so sorry." Blah blah blah. George is like, Bobby, you didn't have to apologize for anything, blah, blah, blah. He says his apology. And he's like, all right, George, now I'm going to rescind my apology.
Now I don't feel sorry at all, now that you said that.
Bobby Lee is just so funny,
But that's
man.
why, bro, George
and one thing Bobby Lee did say, he's like, next time if I am on the podcast, like, if I'm making jokes, I hope I hope you're able to make some jokes back to me.
Yeah.
Because it's just camaraderie.
But
Is
see
that
that,
right?
camaraderie.
Yeah. You add a little bit, but
Comma?
you had some sauce to it. Camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's spelled. But but that's my only thing why I didn't even watch Jamari's videos, just because like the whole perspective just isn't really fair. Like even hearing George when he talks to bro, like dude, he's a nice guy. If Saqib was like he just put all these shows, he's doing all this stuff of like comedy, but then he gets butthurt on the pod, even if it was with one of us, and then you got Jamari like sensitive ass comedian, can't take like bro, it's just different. You can feel a way about stuff that doesn't take away from your craft. Like it's like a basketball player getting ticked off in an interview and he walks out and they're like, how are you gonna make free throws? You can't take a little sauce. You can't take trash talk. Like bro, come on. Like he's really doing it. Like Jamari ain't doing no comedy. What are you talking? Like it was just, I feel like it was the easiest thing to pick a hole at if you don't know the guy. You're just like comedian got upset by jokes.
Yeah, walks off. Let's make a clip.
Yeah. And they made great content. You have a picture of him.
The title of comedian, it's like you are trying to be a comedian, so when you do get sensitive about a topic, like don't get me wrong, comedians are very insecure about a lot of things about themselves.
Like everybody is.
But it's like if you are trying to be the comedian, it's you getting into your feelings in front of the public is probably not the best look. I know it makes you seem more genuine for YouTube and certain types of content. For comedy, I think it's just like, now you're gonna get shit up. I
don't think he was like, for the YouTube comments.
Yeah, because like, now he got jokes to make too.
Yeah,
you might you might hear about this in a stand-up set.
Yeah,
but yeah, if you know the guy, it's just like he's one of those types. Or even on the pod, like they have that relationship where you can tell like when they get him butthurt or like when they piss him out, he gets bothered by them. And it's just like when you see the content itself, it's like you could understand where it was coming from. But either way, man, I like the way this is all unfolded, bro. I think it's only been a positive for their podcast.
Yeah. Their
podcast, Bobby Lee and him. And so it's been cool. And I guess a plus for Jamari because he's made 2 banging videos that I've seen the views on that shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Because now people, that's the bad part. Well, it is kind of good, though, in a sense. If you're in people's heads, you're in people's heads, and then they're going to watch the next thing you do. We don't watch Stephen A. Smith to agree with him. We watch him to see what he has to say, you know?
Yeah.
So it helps in that aspect. And then But that's the thing. All these people seeing Jamari's video, they see they're like, fucking wannabe ass comedian. This guy's a fucking joke.
That's the crazy thing about like certain videos. Like I know like for documentaries is one, Jamari videos.
Narrative and perception.
Yeah. Because the narrative it's really easy to just like follow the narrative and not be objective.
And a lot of people can't form their own opinions. They just watch shit and like they just go with it. That's why I understand when people worry about the minds of other people. Oh, you're spreading this message or whatever. Because a lot of people, they can't really think for themselves. They don't form their own thoughts. They don't challenge even the people that they like's thoughts. That's why like academics were saying why his shit isn't like a cult, because his people be grilling him in his live streams. They be saying, Act, man, you're not Act today, bro. You're not going in like that. And he's like, bro, what do y'all want from me? Like, so they hold him a little more accountable in that sense. And I think that's a cool part of academics' fan base is, well, no, it's not true, because either way, he is still steering the narrative.
He still does have an echo chamber.
When he's on stream, yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
If you look at his shit, he's like, chat, so what's going on over here, blah, blah.
And just in general, you see a video on him covering something, you're just going to go with it. You're not really going to look for an external thing. And it's also
academics himself, just like Jamari himself. Jamari is just very, like, he brings up very valuable points, even though, like, if you haven't been, he's very well spoken, but then he also does a lot of research. That helps it. Exactly. So him having the charisma, just like Andrew Tate, all these great speakers that we have, it's very easy to just like listen to their words and be swayed. But that's one of the things I think we all got to work on, just being able to formulate your own opinions.
Yeah, I called someone a brokey today. They said, you're not Tate. I'm like, what are you talking about? Tate says brokey. I'm like, bro, I literally just heard a dude, like a 50-year-old dude say brokey. I know for a fact does not know who Andrew Tate is. Like, brokey is not that creative.
But brokey is, I feel like Andrew definitely made it way more popular.
Did he? I've heard him say it
for recency bias.
I'm about to say, yeah, he didn't invent the word brokey. Like,
he
was the first person to ever say brokey. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, fuck, the cams is off. But actually, we're about done. Honestly, I feel like we vibed out. Bro. It's all good. Main came in out the way. I don't want you to have to get up and shake that old thing around here.
Yeah, my big dump truck.
Big old dump. But anyways, anyone's still watching, man, Thankless dropping December 30th. The podcast has been a vibe. I feel like our even number podcast for some reason is kind of our bag, so maybe we just count by twos and we'll get to 200 way faster than we got to 100. You feel me? But man, it's been a blast, bro. Today's been fun. I was fucking with this one.
Yeah, the recovery.
Oh my god. Yeah, this one was a vibe. Maybe getting everything set up fast helps too, so we're not like just kind of chilling and like getting like sluggish and shit. Just kind of come and like get right to it. That might be the move.
The pre-pod, I feel like the pre-pod
was
definitely
a vibe.
helped.
Pre-pod was a
lot.
vibe.
Also, just like having 2 weeks of like weak ass podcasts.
We were due for one.
Yeah, exactly.
We were due for one.
Like,
it wasn't even 2 weeks of weak pods. We just shot a pod twice and they were both ass. I think it's the odd numbers, bro.
I felt like the week prior to it was kind of weak too.
84.
Yeah, it wasn't. Like,
84 was ass.
Yeah.
But it went up.
Yeah.
Low key, I feel like I started going. I got juicing, bro. I started just throwing them up.
I think you did solid. I just felt
low
like
key,
my head
bro.
wasn't in it.
We had like 3 videos over 500 clips. That shit was like busting. That was busting, bro. I thought I was academics that week. And the next week came, bro. I was kind of in a funk them first 3 days. I didn't bring it at all.
Oh yeah, they gotta peep the Turo and all that other stuff on your freaking.
Oh
channel.
yeah.
Get the gun
and
shit.
the last pod's up though. Oh no, I have to post the full one. I got the clips up though.
Let's go.
But yeah, man, it's been a vibe, man. Today's been a vibe. Hopefully you guys will make it down to Cobble Cantina this evening. Might not be worth your time, but I think it will.
Come on.
I'm about to go take
Come
a shit.
on. And Tori, you already got a bottle, so maybe you might be.
He got a bottle.
I'm gonna turn up, baby.
All right, y'all.
All right, I got one question. No,
I'm like, yo.
So John Jones is your favorite fighter?
Nah, bro, I didn't even care, bro. Come on, all right. You want me to answer the shit about John Jones?
Let me reframe it.
No,
okay?
let me get the question.
Let me reframe it. Okay, so John Jones, we have giant John Jones fans. So John Jones, amazing fighter in the ring, but his outside antics, his outside behavior, him getting drunk, him hitting the pregnant woman with the car, and then
slamming his head into the cop car.
Him slamming the head into the cop car and beating his wife in front of the kids.
He's a fighter.
Well, here's the thing.
How can you still support a man that does that?
Here's how. The same reason we all support Mike Tyson. Like when we have Mike Tyson got arrested for domestic violence. We know about that, and apparently rape.
Okay.
We say he had a bad childhood. He has CTE. He has all this damage. A lot of rock stars, a lot of greats have issues with them. Floyd Mayweather's a little crazy. He's not like that.
But isn't John Jones' parents athletes?
Yeah. And no. But his dad's a pastor. His mom's blind. His brothers are athletes.
Oh, okay.
But dude, I'm so stupid. I said his mom's blind like that's a job, and his mom passed actually. His mom passed not too long ago. But that's the thing. So we respect all these athletes, or like the greatest of their field, like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, we know was crazy, but that goes with the allure of, wow, he's so amazing. This fool showed up 30 minutes before game time, didn't stretch, and just went out there and got 25 boards, like, and partied the night before, did coke, like, all types of crazy stuff. Like, we love these athletes, like, in their craziness, but sometimes when we're seeing it live action, we don't fuck with that. We're like, what the fuck is going on? So for John Jones, not the wife part, but for everything else, I'm like, bro, let that be his crazy ass storyline. It bothers me that he took so many years off of his career, but he's also the guy that was partying, doing coke, not training for fights on the biggest stage and retaining his belt and winning the fight. Like, he's a crazy dude. But also when it comes to the wife stuff, he talked about it, said, like, I think my brain has been through too much. I've been through too, and it's not in the ring. All the sparring you do, bro, that's where you really fuck your brain up, bro. And his camp is no joke. It was his camp. Jackson Wink, all them, bro, they push you to extremes, bro. So if you're telling me you have some brain issues, and when you have alcohol, you just black out, I believe you, bro, because I just seen a video of you during COVID driving by yourself, talking to homeless people, drunk as fuck in the car, crying to the officer, and then you bang your head. No, I think it was the other time you banged his head on the car. So it's like, you don't have to convince me that something's going on in your head when I'm seeing all this crazy shit happen. So he's just a crazy star. He's a crazy star. That's my answer, bro.
It's difficult sometimes, like, especially when it comes to domestic abuse and you hear the story, she's bleeding out in front of the kids. Like, I love John Jones as a fighter, you know,
and that's all I loved him for, honestly.
Yeah, it's but at the same time, you gotta, like, question yourself in supporting a man who has done something like that, which is kind of it's kind of crazy to think about. Like,
you can't wait to play that Chris Brown though. Chris Brown ain't taking no lumps. Chris Brown ain't got no CTE.
It's kind of like we pick and choose when we want to cape for somebody. You feel me?
Because it's like, look at me with Tory Lanez. If he shot bag, it's like, oh shit.
That's a good point.
Oh shit, dog. Like, what's going on? The case is going on right now.
Yeah.
But shit.
But the yeah, but okay, let's
it
say
it does make me question the character of the man. Like, him in the ring, fucking tramp.
But are you a tramp?
Are you a tramp off of the?
But I don't.
Are you a tramp out of the ring?
But I don't think he's an evil man. That's the thing. Like, I think he's really tries to be a good person. But he has, first of all, he got rich as fuck at like he was the youngest champion ever. So you're 23. And you grew up without money. They grew up like impoverished. His dad was a pastor, but like a real pastor that was not getting bread. I forgot where they're from, but it's not.
Was it like the
town.
Dude from Kentucky?
Not the Kentucky guy, bro. Like, his mom is blind. Like, so like there's just so many different factors to it.
She couldn't see him win.
He get crazy. Yeah, she was at the fights though too. But it's just like all these things, and then you're what?
This dumbass joke. She couldn't see him win.
But yeah, like it is like, you know, when you've dealt with that stuff and you're dealing with all this crazy shit, it's just I feel bad for him, if anything. His wife has left him now, so now, and he said, like, I already feel like shit, you know, whatever. I can understand, like, bro, your mind is going through it. It's not like
his
you're just
wife
like
left him. You over there telling him how he feels about it. God damn, man, leave him alone.
I just want to know. I felt like this would be good conversation just because you are a giant John Jones.
It was just at the time it came out of nowhere, but I do think you're right. It did lead to good conversation.
Just because it was just like I think I do the same exact shit. Sometimes I'll be caping for the guy that, like, I appreciate his art so much that I can't see past that this might be the person that could kill somebody. You know, for example, let's say if Aaron Hernandez, he's doing great, he's one of my favorite players, kills somebody, right? Yeah. And now it's like, how do I keep him in?
See, that would change my thing on him.
It's like,
but
how
also,
long could we let John Jones keep going until something worse could happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the scary part.
That's why I hope he gets the help he needs. I hope to see him in the octagon again, because sometimes it's just like, when you see people that are so amazing and they're also crazy, it's like it might have taken that crazy for them to be as amazing as they are. So we can't really put ourselves in their mindset. Yeah. Now, if he raped his wife, that would, like, that's different,
bro.
That's different, bro. Like, you should never be in the octagon, or you need to figure out help. Hearing that there was domestic violence and the kids are around, it's like, bro, that is an all-time low. But also, I feel like you got people, and you, like, that's an all-time low for you, and you know that too. And that's what he was saying. Like, his brain is fucked up. Like, to be honest, his brain is gone, and I just hope he gets help. But that's the greatest to ever do it in my eyes.
It's odd. Like, I still want him to win in the octagon. Like, me personally, I still would. I do not want to see John Jones' record ever get demolished.
Do you feel that the personal problems that he had in his personal life kind of carry over when you are watching him? Because you brought up the question, so it's like, when you are watching him, you want him to win, but in the back of your head, are you saying, but he beats his wife?
It's not when I'm watching the fight. I'm like, bro, you better knock this bitch out like you did your wife. No. I played.
Cold
No.
nigga.
No, but yeah, like when I'm watching the fight, no, not at all.
Yeah.
But then I think about my support for the person that I'm supporting. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even with Chris Brown, it's like I love Chris Brown as an artist. Like he's given me so many great memories in my life with
Yeah.
people around me. But then you see Twitter will always still bring up the fact that Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I've done that too, and I'm like,
You
damn,
beat
why am I doing that to Chris Brown, somebody
But
who I
what?
like?
You know another thing though,
You know what I mean?
when I think about stuff like that is like when you were listening to Chris Brown, were you listening to his songs because you thought he was the most perfect, great, evangelic person?
No, because
you liked the art.
I related.
You were
with his
relating
art.
with the art. You saw greatness in the art. You saw greatness in what he was doing. You're not vouching for him as a person. Most niggas are slimy, bro. A lot of
Yeah.
niggas that get to high places are slimy. You didn't fuck with them because you thought they were the most amazing people because you don't know them. End of the day, you can appreciate someone's art and not know them.
Right.
And so what I hold with John Jones is his greatness. You could love Chris Brown for the fucking art, the music, the dancing, bro. You could, if you see a nigga dance, no matter what he did, that's fire ass dancing. Doesn't mean you have to go and fucking cop all his merch and you know, tell everyone he's a great person and that you should forgive him. Nah, bro, if you fuck with him, you fuck with him. Now,
Okay.
the
Then
issue-
what about
R. Kelly?
what about
Oh.
the Kodak Black?
Yeah, you used to listen to R. Kelly.
R. Kelly? No, I don't really listen to him. He's not like something on my playlist.
because that nigga's weird though, bro. Because he was
Yeah.
saying that
'Cause-
weird shit in a lot of his songs too.
Yeah. Well, what about Kodak Black? You know,
He has a
what
case.
happened with the case? Yeah,
Kinda
did
got
That,
something
hey, that
anything
nigga ain't
happen?
locked
Yeah,
up.
exactly,
The nigga ain't
yeah.
locked up. I ain't the judicial system.
You see, so it's like it's
no,
like,
but he's not.
but-
Seriously, I don't judge people until. I mean, if you're not convicted,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't know, bro.
just
He's still free.
like the Tory Lanez situation. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm definitely in support of Tory Lanez, but if the case just turns out a whole other way, it's just like, damn, bro. Like,
I think the problem.
can't believe that happened.
I think the problem is that we pedestalize entertainers and
That's a good
actors,
word.
and yeah, we pedestalize.
I'm not even
them.
sure if it's a word.
Well, pedestal,
But I do like
pedestalize them.
that.
Yeah, we put them on a
I
pedestal.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
I like it. If
We
it's
put
not,
them-
we're gonna.
we put them on a
in.
pedestal, and we forget that they're humans and that they can make human mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
and
They'd
they're
be
not-
assholes. Some
Yeah.
humans are just assholes,
And-
bro. They're just really
but they're
successful.
great at what they do.
And they're not like regular humans.
Yeah.
You've been through all these like experiences in your life to get you where you're at today.
Yeah.
So it could be some fucked up experiences that helped you create art that everybody loves.
Right.
And that's where people will forget that it's like, oh shit, you get fucked up like me when
Right.
when I drink.
Right.
You know, so
Exactly.
it's
We're
like,
the same
oh
human,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
And people forget that just because you are at that
You're-
top level,
Give
that doesn't
yourself
make
some credits to keep. You're not nearly that bad, bro. I've never thought she might beat a girl up
It's just
off
the-
some out or just anything like that, bro. Give yourself a pass, bro. Don't
That's
tell
what-
her.
that's what I
He said,
thought he was
I know how I get when I get litty, so I can't blame him. I just don't rap, so no one hears about that shit.
Where's my dinner at?
Worst thing I did, I might cry.
Yeah, see that's
Pull a George.
bro. That's me. I'm mad emotional off the drinks, bro. I'm super
That's
emotional,
crazy.
dog. I'm super emotional.
But yeah, man, we forget that these people are humans, man. And then when they beat somebody, we're like, oh,
Bro, when I get lit though,
you know what?
I could just cry any moment, bro. Like
Bro.
if there's anything on my heart that was there before, like one of
We got the bottle.
one of the cousins, it was real like scary, bro. She was in the hospital because she'd had some shit going on. Like it was like a stroke thing. She's much better now.
Yeah.
But like, man, I felt bad because I was going to a hockey game. And so JC and I get litty. Like, and I was telling Nas, like, I felt bad, like, going out, but it's like, obviously I have the tickets. Like, I'm still going to go. She wasn't going to go mainly because of that. Like, it would be weird for her to be out there like that. So I'm like, I'm just going to get litty so I can still have a good time, not have it on my heart.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, anytime it's brought up, I'm like, no, you know what, bro? I can't even tell you about it right now. Because I forgot how it come up about her cousin having something going on. I'm like, no, bro, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm all rubbing my eyes. And shit. As soon as the words brought up, no, bro, I don't even want to. No, we're on a good vibe, bro. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. My eyes would just be ready to leak when I get lit.
Okay, how do y'all feel about that? Okay, different topic.
We
How
should
do y'all?
turn on the cams.
No,
The cams are off.
I mean, yeah, they died. We're
You
not
told-
died.
you
but-
told
Oh
us
yeah,
we
bro.
were
Can you
gonna
turn
end.
them on? Sorry, we got rolling again. At least the big cam's on. I would be like, bro, all of them are off, so y'all just want to talk into the mics for no reason.
Okay, so Travis said he was emotional when he gets drunk sometimes. So keeps just emotional. I'm playing. Yeah. Okay, but drinking and emotions, and then drinking and then saying things. How do y'all feel about the statement? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I was drunk.
Honestly, sometimes some people will say that, oh, the truth comes out when you're drunk. Honestly, no. I think you speak from anger and your feelings when you're drunk.
I think the feelings
If-
are true though.
Yeah. Because I told you guys this off the pod. My brother says that anger is secondary because whatever anger, like anger is not the first reaction. It's gonna come from feelings and emotions, and then you get angry.
Right.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, like hurt comes before anger.
Yeah. So I think when you are drunk, I think there's some times maybe you have things that are like pent up inside of you. So let's say you're in a relationship and now you're frustrated about certain things that she did, but you guys are arguing about something else, and then all of this comes out. There's truth to it. But sometimes you could be drunk and it could be somebody you don't know, and now you're just kind of angry because this guy stepped on your shoes, and you're saying shit, but you don't really mean it.
I think, I agree. So I think in most cases, the truth does come out when you're lit. Like if we get lit and then I just start tearing into you, like we get into something, I'm saying like you're always this type of way. Like, and I'm talking about you as a person. You can't just be like, obviously you saying it like that was because you're drunk, took it too far. But also I think there are times where you could have something pent up, and I don't want to get to personal times, but you could have something pent up and then like something maybe triggers you about that. But you're not making, like, your argument and your anger doesn't actually make sense. Like, just where you're at with it, or like the way you're taking it to is not accurate at all. Or I've seen people in like the dumbest argument where they just start getting heated because it reminds them like, oh, you always do that shit. You always do that. And then, but if you're like, bro, y'all were arguing about the most, and they have a reason, the smallest thing that didn't actually matter.
It's about who ate the last popcorn.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like, and now y'all are getting into it, and like, it's like, yeah, there could be truth. Like, you always do this, and maybe there was something else that was bothering you, but you could definitely be like, I'm sorry, bro, I was drunk. Like, we're arguing about Pop-Tarts, bro. You know, it was silly.
I think that statement's bullshit. I was drunk. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that shit. Like, nah, bro. Whatever you said was on your mind before you got drunk. Even I understand the point of
like it came out.
Somebody you don't know?
No, I mean somebody I don't know. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You step on my shoe, I'll sock you. You know what I'm saying? You're drunk. You're just hyped. You're ready to go off some shit. You feel me? But like somebody you know, for me personally, I've never been so drunk to the point where I just forget who I'm with. Where I'm like, oh, Travis or
you're not going to completely make no sense when you're saying things.
Or no, not to that. To where I'm like, oh, let me just disrespect you as hard as I can right now.
Because you would have to amend it. Like you have to have that somewhere. Like you're not just saying random shit.
You feel me? And like even if that thought is there, I'm working to not have that thought there. Period. Because like whatever that thought is, like, oh, okay. If he says that, I'm gonna say this. Like, nah, I don't want that energy. I don't need that shit. So it's like, when it comes out when you drunk, it's like I don't see that as an excuse, because when you drunk, you're kind of like, same thing with like shrooms or high, like you're in another reality. You feel me? Like you're in a whole another space where that your ego, whatever your persona, your face is torn down, right? So now I'm seeing you kind of for who you are in a little bit of a way.
Because the drunk takes away your filter.
It takes away your filter in a way. So even if you are angry about something else, whatever you just said still applies. Like it doesn't matter that you're angry about your mom that told you something, or your girlfriend that told you something the other day.
An example though. Because I totally agree with you, but like I've had times, okay, a lot of us got blacked out one night. We don't know what we all had Red Bull and tequila, blacked out, right? And you can misinterpret a situation because you're drunk, and so it's really embarrassing. I don't even want to give too many details, also because it's personal to them, but like the situation just had nothing to do with like me, right? Okay, let's just say I'm gonna give a hypothetical. I'm your girlfriend, and you're you, and like say we're out somewhere, and this is just I'm making up things that aren't related to that. We're out somewhere, and then like I take a small shot at you, or like I say something that really bothers you, right? And now you're upset at me, and obviously a relationship, you're expecting me as the female or whoever got the other person upset to like check in on you, like, hey, like talk about it. But then say something totally different is happening that is like totally engaging everybody. Like it's a situation that needs to be dealt with, that she is not going to be focused on how you're like this needs to be dealt with. But you're so drunk and not understanding at all what's actually happening, so you're just seething and like you don't give a fuck. So then when that time comes, you don't give a fuck about me. You fucking fuck this shit. You treat me like shit. In that situation, there is a mindset of like, bro, I'm sorry, like I didn't have an understanding. Like, yes, there have been times maybe I got bothered. I felt like you didn't care how I was feeling. But like in this situation, had I been sober, I would have never made it about me when there was so much other actual important stuff going on. In that sense, I say like, then you could say like, it was the drinks. I wouldn't have reacted like that. Even if there is some truth to it, there's a lot of times where like, all right, it's the drinks, bro. Like I got a little annoyed, but obviously I took it to a ridiculous extent. But here's a joke I came up with. I come up with stand-up jokes sometimes, bro. I don't know how to get this one going, but like, it's just like the only time, like, fuck, what is it? Okay, like when you tell your girl it was just the drinks or whatever, no one's gonna ever like, it never gets taken seriously, right? The only time people can really hold you, or fuck, I'm losing the joke. Okay, the basically the point of the joke was, the only time people won't accept the I'm drunk, or like the only time I wish people would accept it is when you're talking to the police. You could never. They'll never be like, look, man, you were driving like shit, but I know it wasn't. Oh no, sorry. Okay, I figured out the joke. Sorry, guys. All right. You know, you be trying to tell people.
All right, thank you for watching a really good podcast.
Stop, bro. Come on, you're fucking up my confidence, bro. All right. So Tori's little perspective
back to him.
You know, Tori, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm doing it for them, bro. Of like, all right, it's not the drinks. Don't blame it on the drinks. How come we can't never get that same shit from the cops? Fuck. You fucked up my timing. You don't know you're not a comedian. You don't know you're not. You ain't never been in no functions. You ain't never been in no functions. Stay in your lane. You ain't been in none of the pop-ups. You ain't been on stage. You're an outsider. Shut the fuck up when I'm. Okay, but look, for real. You all. Yo, don't blame it on the alcohol. It's not the alcohol. Why can't I get this shit when the cops pull up? The cops have never seen you swerving and been like, look, man, I don't think it's the alcohol. I think it's you, bro. You drive like shit. Work on your fucking driving, asshole. You're swerving left and right. Don't blame the officer. I'm sorry. I had some drink. No. Don't blame the alcohol.
You're a horrible driver.
You're a horrible fucking driver. You're slurring your words because you're a dumbass. Don't blame the alcohol. Hold yourself accountable. That's the only time don't get.
That's a great fucking point.
Do you feel me?
Bro, that is a great point.
Keep about to make a sketch.
You can use it. You can use it. But if I reuse it later, don't act like I stole your joke. Say it's our joke.
Yeah. I'll still give you credit all day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of some shit.
That's a solid one.
Thank you. It took me a while. I had to figure out how it was fucking engineered. You know.
Hey, I love y'all to death, but I've been holding this shit since we started. So
oh, okay. Go take a dookie, bro. Go give a dookie. All right, later. Oh, what are you gonna say?
No, we good.
No, you said amen.
Amen. No, I said all right.
No, you said amen.
No, I said all right.
Yeah, he was about to say, I thought he was gonna close it. I was like, oh, I don't want to close it before you say something.
No, we good. I think they had enough.
We out this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Really good pod out. Later.